It's week 9 of the high school football season, and tonight the Barren County Trojans are in Bowling Green to take on the Warren Central Dragons in a crucial Class 5A District 2 matchup. Hi, everybody, from Joe Hood Field in Bowling Green. It's Jay Turner alongside Robert Bauer for tonight's broadcast. John Butler and Joey Bunch are unable to be with us tonight. Jake Norris is our studio producer with Gabe Berry, who is covering for Aaron Russell on the live stream with BC Live. And this is the Don Franklin countdown to kickoff. Barren County is 3-5 overall, 1-2 in district play with a 29-14 loss last week to last year's state 4A champs in Tennessee, the Macon County Tigers from Lafayette in the last home regular season game at Trojan Field. Warren Central's also 3-5, but they're 0-3 in the district after a 30-12 loss to Grayson County last week. And we usually have our weekly interview with Barren County Trojan head football coach John Myers coming up, but due to a family emergency on Wednesday, we were not able to have that interview with Coach Myers. So we're going to come back with more of our pregame report here in about 3 minutes as the Don Franklin countdown to kickoff continues on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Score big this season with a Glasgow EPB fiber internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Back here in Bowling Green, Jay Turner with Robert Bauer for tonight's broadcast. The Barren County Trojans against the Warren Central Dragons. A chilly Friday night. And we can give you a weather check here right now. It is 52 degrees with mostly clear skies, and by the time we get out of here around 9:30 tonight, it's going to be down to the upper 40s. It feels like that right now.
Yeah, by far the coldest night we've had.
That's true.
But it should be cold. We're getting close to November.
We're getting toward the last week of October here. Tonight's game is an important one, especially for the Trojans. A win would lock them into the number 3 seed, while a loss would put Barren County in a 3-way tie for third with Warren Central and Grayson County, in which the KHSAA RPI would come into play to decide the tiebreaker. However, the Trojans are rated higher than both Grayson County and Warren Central, so regardless of what happens tonight, the Trojans should wind up the 3 seed anyway. Obviously, you want to win this game to go 2-2 in the district, but the Trojans did defeat Grayson County 43-0. Bowling Green is 3-0 in district play. The Purples are at Grayson County tonight. Bowling Green won just 17-14 over Greenwood last week at a field goal at the end of that game. And so Greenwood is 3-1 in district play. Their games are over with as far as district play is concerned. Grayson County is 1-2, and Warren Central is 0-3. Now the Dragons are under second-year head coach Jeremy Harness. They have wins over Allen County Scottsville 34-13, Warren East in a shootout 58-45. They shut out Ohio County 44-0. Losses to Monroe County 43-8, Franklin Simpson 49-14, and district opponents Greenwood 30-6, Bowling Green 47-0, and Grayson County 30-12. The Trojans have won the past 2 games against the Dragons. Last year 43-0, and then 2 years ago here at Joe Hood Field a 42-6 win for the Trojans. Harness is the 7th head coach in 12 seasons here at Warren Central. They've had a big turnover with coaches on the football side, and the Dragons had the state's longest losing streak at one time. That was from 2016 to 2021. They lost 62 games in a row, and they haven't had a winning season since 2014. Now, the Dragons have improved this season with quarterback Tavy Dunn, who has over 1,400 yards passing. That's nearly 180 yards per game, and has thrown 12 touchdown passes, half of those to wide receiver Ramon North, who has over 700 yards and 6 touchdowns, and Jules Hyde has over 500 yards and 5 TDs. Now, the Trojans played without running back Dalen Thomas, lineman Ethan Bertram, and Connor Thomas. Connor Thomas is back tonight after missing a few weeks with an injury. Bertram is out for the rest of the season. Dalen Thomas is possibly out for the rest of the season as well with that broken finger. Now, a fumble on the 1-yard line, a wide-open drop pass last week. It could have been a different outcome against Macon County, but tonight, Robert, the Trojans going to have to shut down this passing game of Warren Central's. That's one of the J&J Sales keys to a Trojan win tonight.
Yeah, they throw it as much or as many times as anybody we've played all year long, and Dunn throws it for about 180 yards a game. It accounts for 200 of the 260 yards that they put up per game. And so if you look at this team through their first 5 games, they were averaging about 32 points a game. They were putting a ton of points on the board, and you look specifically, at the Warren East game that they won, you would think that this team is built to have a shootout every game. They put up 58 in that game. But since they've entered district play, it's been a completely different story. And those 3 district games that they played against Grayson, against Bowling Green, and against Greenwood, they've averaged a total of 6 points. So they haven't even put a touchdown and an extra point on the board in any of those games that they played average-wise. So they've really struggled in district play. And, frankly, even though, you look at what should happen on the RPI, if we lose tonight, we should still be the 3, but you don't even want to put that in perspective because then you go into what will probably be a winless Allen County game last night, losing 5 of 6. Right now, we've lost our last 2, and we've lost 4 or 5. And you look back at the schedule and what you said about the game last week, we could have said about any game almost this year, maybe outside of Bowling Green.
Yeah.
The Glasgow game, we failed to score right as we start the second half, or in the first half. Going in the second half, we got the ball back. The Monroe game, we lose by a touchdown, had opportunities there. We were driving, we fumbled it away to perceivably tie the game up. Grayson County, we easily took care of, but the Greenwood game, I thought we matched up pretty good against a really good Grayson County team, and then you went over things that happened against Macon County last week. So, the schedule is foreseeably tougher than it was last year. That's for sure. Glasgow's going to probably go undefeated this year in the regular season. Monroe's better. Obviously, putting Bowling Green and Greenwood on the schedule is a tougher look than we had in our 6A district last year. So everybody's just better that we played. And when we have such a small margin of error, little things go one way or the other, the difference in wins and losses, and that's why we're kind of on a little skid tonight, or skid the last few nights that we played. But we have a good chance to rectify that and raise our record up to win the next 2 weeks and put it right at 500 going into the playoffs. And then you never know what can happen. But we'll have to kind of figure out what happens in the opposite district to know where we go if we're able to make the playoffs in a couple weeks. So, our defense is going to be challenged a little bit tonight because they pass it so much. Passing has been a little bit of our weakness. We've stopped the run, and we've stopped it really well this year. So our secondary is going to be challenged, but we know that. We know that we're going to have to answer the call there to be able to get the ball and punch it in. And obviously, without Dalen tonight, we lose a big part of our offense. But we have plenty of people that can step up and run the ball, kind of a next man up opportunity. There's a plenty of opportunities for the young kids to get out there and really show that they deserve a chance, not only this week, next week, but maybe even lead the depth chart going into next year as well.
Mm-hmm. And as you mentioned, Warren Central averages 22 points a game, but they've been outscored 107-18 the past three, and those were the district games. Dragons averaged 261 yards per game, 184 passing, 77 rushing. Barren County averaging 19.3 points a game. They averaged 266 yards per game, 180 on the ground and 86 passing. And in last week's loss to Macon County, Barren County had 237 yards. Macon County had 459. 371 were on the ground. And Briggs Harris, 4 of 11 in passing, 1 interception, 112 yards, and a touchdown. Jackson Bird, 7 for 47 on the ground, 2 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown. Corbin Wells, 8 carries for 47 yards, and Braxton Carnes had 4 for 36 and a touchdown. And then Warren Central's lost to Grayson County last week. Warren Central had 254 yards. Grayson County had 349. And Tavy Dunn, the quarterback for the Dragons, 15 for 24, 120 yards. Running back Walter Moore had 13 carries for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. And wide receiver Ramon North had 10 receptions for 103 yards. We're going to come back with the starting lineups of tonight's game, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry, as our Don Franklin countdown to kickoff continues in 3 minutes on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
Starting lineups first for the Warren Central Dragons. The projected starting offense at left tackle is Jadis Duncan. Stephen Bryant at left guard. Ryan St. Paul the center. The right guard is Justin Murphy. Stephen Castro Pineda is the right tackle. The receivers are Ramon North, Jules Hyde, Christian Hunter, and Houston Carter. Walter Moore and is in the backfield. Tavy Dunn is the quarterback. For the defense, they have Christian Hunter at defensive end along with Cassian Roberson. The linemen are Jadis Duncan and Tim Davian Stallworth. Jonah Chapman is the linebacker, along with Sean Abries, Jalen Kendrick, and how did I pronounce that a while ago, Robert, before we went on the air? Nashamira Mana Nicolasi. Linebacker. Ramon North is a corner, along with Walter Moore, and Tyron Garvin is the safety. For the Barren County Trojans, head coach is John Myers in his second season. The assistant coaches are Nick Compton, Chad Eaton, Mason Perkins, Corbin Murphy, Chad Perkins, Todd Stevens, Peyton Gibbons, Tyler Walbert, and Austin Griffiths. And the starting offense for the Trojans tonight at left tackle is number 50, Cole Meadows, a sophomore. Left guard, 58, Carson Gerald's a junior. The center is 68, Caleb Reese, a junior. Grayson Billingsley will be the right guard, number 55. He's a senior. Tate Myatt, a junior. Right tackle, number 63. At tight end is 27, Steele Whitaker, a senior. The receivers are number 2, Jackson Bird, a senior, and number 3, Weston Shelton, a sophomore. The fullback is number 4, Braxton Carnes, a senior. Corbin Wells will be the halfback, number 26. He's a junior. And the quarterback is number 9, Briggs Harris. He's a junior. The kicker is number 18, Jacob Dooley, a sophomore. On the defensive side, the ends are number 40, Connor Thomas, a junior. Steele Whitaker, along with nose guard Katavion Fryer. He's a junior. Sean Brody, defensive tackle. He's a junior. Jackson Bird and Corbin Wells and Braxton Carnes, all linebackers. Baylor Browning, also a linebacker. He's a junior, wears number 17. The corners are 13, Gage Driver, a junior, and Cameron Crawford, a senior, number 14. And the safety is Briggs Harris. So we're about 12 minutes away. And did we have a change here? Gage Driver is out tonight.
Yeah, he's out. He's not dressed, so I'm not sure who they'll fill that spot with. But
that was a lineup that must have happened sometime overnight or this morning, because this lineup came from Coach Myers late last night. So anyway, we'll see who will be in Gage Driver's spot as they take to the field. Let's take a look at tonight's area schedule, and it's a lot of games tonight. Some district games and some non-district games. Glasgow undefeated, 8 ball games. Probably going to go 9-0 tonight. They host Edmonson County.
Yeah.
Caverna hosting Ballard Memorial. Now, Ballard Memorial hasn't won a game yet, so Caverna may get a win tonight.
That's a long drive for somebody on a Friday night.
We've been to Ballard Memorial before. We know how long it is, how far it is.
Took us all morning on Saturday to get there, and then all afternoon to drive home after the game.
And a monsoon at that, too. Or that was Ballard Memorial.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
all the way down past Paducah, almost on the Mississippi River. Metcalfe County is at Clinton County tonight. Monroe County hosting Greene County.
Could be a good game.
Yeah. Allen County Scottsville still yet to win a game. They're at Franklin Simpson, and they
probably not.
They are underdogs down there tonight. Warren East at Logan County. And Bowling Green, district game tonight at Grayson County. South Warren undefeated at hosting Davies County tonight. Greenwood at East Robertson, Tennessee. Hart County hosting LaRue County. Adair County at home against Butler County. Russell County at home against Lincoln County. Taylor County goes to Marion County. Campbellsville hosting Kentucky Country Day from Louisville. Russellville at home against Fulton County. And Todd Central at home against Trigg County. Now, some games of interest tonight. Want to try to keep tabs on, especially the Madisonville North Hopkins game at home against Owensboro. That will probably determine the 1 and 2 seeds, and that may determine where we go in 2 weeks. Marshall County hosting Apollo. Apollo got the big upset win. That was a shocker last week when they defeated Madisonville North Hopkins 49-40. And then Graves County hosts Muhlenberg County. That's the other district game in District 1 in Class 5A.
You got time to take us through that real quick? If Madisonville wins, loses, however those games work out, we'll kind of know where we're going or not going if we win tonight.
Yeah, here's the scenarios. Okay, if Owensboro defeats Madisonville North Hopkins, Owensboro is the 1 seed, Apollo will be the 2, and Madisonville would be the 3 because Apollo beat Madisonville last week. But if Madisonville North Hopkins defeats Owensboro, then there could be a 3-way tie for first. That makes it kind of interesting there. So really won't know for sure where the Trojans would wind up, but it'll be one of those 3 places. We know that. Okay. It'll be Owensboro, Apollo, or Madisonville North Hopkins. So we'll know more hopefully after or before we leave here tonight of where we may go in a couple of weeks.
And if you look at the RPI, Owensboro is 3, Madisonville North Hopkins is 5. So in 5A, those 2 teams, 2 top 5 teams in our opposite district that will play. So best case scenario according to RPI and those numbers for what you give that would be for us to play Apollo. But at the same time, they pulled off that upset victory over Madisonville North was it last week, right?
Yeah.
So you just never know. You got to kind of take care of your business and let the chips fall on the other side. And we know because we'll be the 3 seed that we're going somewhere. It's just a matter of where we go into Western Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. And you think about this, too. We came within 4 points, or call 5, of being or hosting a home playoff game. We had a 17-7 lead on Greenwood. They came back, won 21-17. That knocked us out from hosting a playoff game this year.
Yeah, it's just been a tough mountain for us to climb. The home playoff game is something that has really eluded us. I think if you think about it, we've only earned 1 home playoff game in the last 25 years.
Yeah. And, of course, the standings again in that other district, Owensboro is 4-0. Apollo is 3-1. Madisonville North Hopkins 3-1. Marshall County 1-3. Graves County 1-3. Muhlenberg County 0-4. There's 6 teams in that district, so 2.
Should be 6 in ours.
Well, that's true because we're supposed to have had Ohio County in our district this year, but they opted out. And I guess for next year too, right?
I'm not for certain, but I think so, and that's why you see like Greenwood playing a Tennessee team, us playing a Tennessee team last week to fill that spot.
Yeah. So we don't have the list of the officials, but I think we have 5. Is that what I count? Yep. 5 officials.
Yep. We got a 5-man crew tonight. I'd say there's a lot of games going on. Everybody's through the bye week, so plenty of games going on around the area.
Yep. Then we'll have the coin toss, too. We're still about 6.5 minutes away from the start of this ball game, and it's a chilly night. Got a lot of Trojan fans here, though, across the way. Yeah, they're wrapped up in blankets and winter coats and gloves and anything else you can bring.
And they have something that I think down the road we would like to have, too, and that's a long visitor section.
Mm-hmm.
That would kind of fit what we need over on our side is just kind of a long it goes from about the 15 to the 15, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very many rows, 6 or 8 rows, but it accommodates that visitor section. So maybe something we can look at down the future to kind of separate those crowds and keep 2 sides of the stadium open.
Yeah. Let's take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with more of a Don Franklin countdown to kickoff as the Trojans take on the Warren Central Dragons here in Bowling Green. Kickoff time is at 7 o'clock, and we're about 6 minutes away. We still have the national anthem to be played, and the color guard about ready to walk out on the field. So we'll take this 3-minute break and come back with more of the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff right here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you a Glasgow EPB Internet customer? Do you know someone in the Glasgow area who is not? You can now refer a new Internet customer to the Glasgow EPB and get $50 off your next bill when a new or returning customer mentions the name and address of the current customer who referred them. That current customer will receive a one-time $50 credit. To learn more about the Glasgow EPB Internet and other services, visit GlasgowEPB.com and follow us on our various social media platforms. DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first.
As the Trojans get set for this district game against the Dragons.
To ensure all.
So we got one more regular season game to go. That's next Friday night. We head down to Allen County, Scottsville. And then the playoffs, the first week of the Class 5A playoffs. We've been used to the Class 6A playoffs the last few years, so we'll go to the 5A playoffs 2 weeks from tonight. And as we mentioned, we'll either be in Owensboro or Madisonville, either at Owensboro Senior High or Owensboro Apollo or down at Madisonville North Hopkins. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now the captains are getting ready to meet at midfield for the coin toss. Again, John Butler and Joey Bunch not with us tonight due to other commitments. And so normally we're on the field with Joey in the coin toss, but we'll try to figure it out here. Again, a 5-man crew with the officials tonight. And not a whole lot of fans tonight, Robert. Not a whole lot of fans here. Well, we got a whole lot. We got a lot more than Warren Central does.
I think so, and it is chilly, and it's a good night to have a bowl of chili and maybe sit home and watch it on BCHS Live.
That's
too.
True.
There's plenty going on. Cats won the first game, even though it's an exhibition game. I think they won by 13. World Series starts tonight. Yeah. NBA started this week. NHL, NFL. This is a great time to be a sports fan. You got college football. You got the 4 major sports going on. It's the only time of the year when you have all 4 of those major sports playing, and you can pretty much watch anything you want to watch, including some high school football here tonight on a Friday night.
Well, it appears that one of Warren Central's starters is out tonight because he doesn't have the shoulder pads on or anything and a helmet. That's Christian Hunter, number 11. He was listed as a starter on at defensive end tonight.
And wide receiver.
That is true. So there'll be somebody filling in his spot. And then again for the Trojans tonight, Gage Driver is out at a cornerback position. And we'll have to figure out who is going to cover his spot tonight as well. A lot of injuries. Barren County has suffered a lot of injuries. We mentioned Dalen Thomas is out. Connor Thomas is back from an injury. Jordan Harris has been out for most of the season. And then Ethan Bertram is out for the rest of the year. So, it's been a tough year. And then you go back to those games we talked about, 50-50 games that we won last year. We've not been able to get them this year.
Yeah, and what's kind of bad about that is you've got your first-string guys that are out, and then some of the second-string guys that would take their place and get some valuable experience, they're out too. It's really just kind of been bad luck, and you're going to have injuries in football. But some of our injuries have been at some hard-hitting positions for us. Some of our big playmakers like Dalen and Jordan specifically. We won the toss, and it looks like we have deferred to the second half. So we'll see how they align that there. Maybe let's make sure I got that right.
That is correct, yeah.
Warren Central will receive to start the game.
Yep.
We have mentioned multiple times up here how we would prefer to get that second half kickoff and come out of the break with the ball.
Yeah. Let's just hope our numbers are correct on our roster, because the coach did not send me a roster, did not send me a lineup. I emailed him twice, did not get a reply back at all, and we've kind of gone off the stats sheet of the online KHSAA online stats, trying to figure out numbers and so forth, and some of these don't match up, and even some of the players have 2 or 3 players have the same number. So
you've had,
we'll do the best we can.
You've had a couple of weeks there where you've had to kind of put a makeshift roster together,
That is
Macon
true.
County,
Yeah.
and then this week at Warren Central.
Yeah.
So we'll do the best we can.
We will not have that problem in Allen County, Scottsville
No,
next week. I guarantee that.
We get a good roster and a good meal at the same time. So Halloween night in Scottsville.
Halloween night. And I even talked to Donnie Metter at Allen County, Scottsville. Is there a chance of moving the game to Thursday? He said, absolutely not. They've got a chili supper going on. They got another fundraiser going on. I forgot what all, but he said no.
They're going to do a trunk or treat in the parking lot for everybody, I think, aren't they?
We're about ready to go. This is WCLU Glasgow, 104.7 FM, WCDS 1230 AM Glasgow, online at BC Live. Hope you were able to watch the game and listen to us at the same time. Barren County coming back out of the field in white jerseys, gold pants, burgundy numbers, burgundy helmets. And Warren Central all navy tonight with white helmets as they come back out of the field with white numbers.
They've got good numbers. They've got several kids dressed out, but I'm not sure how many of those look on your roster. They have a few kids that go both ways and have really struggled here in district play to put points on the board. So we need to make sure we don't make mistakes, don't give them opportunities, especially through the air, to get some points and get confidence that, they're fighting for an opportunity to go to the playoffs because they have yet to win a district game. And if they win tonight, there's a chance that they could jump over Grayson County in the RPI. But with a victory tonight, they're out. We're the 3, Grayson's the 4, and that's the way it'll be.
Yep. Yeah, Warren Central, of course, lost to Grayson County last week, 30-12. Barren County beat Grayson County 43-0. If you look at it on paper, it shouldn't be much of a game, but
70-point difference.
That's
right?
But that's just only on paper. Going back to receive for the Dragons will be Jules Hyde and Ramon North, as Jacob Dooley will kick off from the 40-yard line. Dooley, a sophomore. Dragons moving left to right if you're following us on radio only. We're on the live stream as well if you're watching on television or on your laptop or your home computer. Even on your phone, you can watch it as well. Here's the kickoff by Dooley, coming to about the 10-yard line. And working it upfield, it's on the run, and the tackle's going to be made right around the 43-yard line. That was Ramon North on the kickoff return for Warren Central.
Pretty decent return. He got it about the 15 there and returned it all the way back out across the 40. So good job on the return, and they've got decent field position to start the night.
So they have 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. That's Walter Moore. Their receivers are Ramon North, Jules Hyde. We talked about North with 12 touchdowns already this year. Hyde has also scored some touchdowns as well for Warren Central. We have a penalty?
I didn't see it, but way back there, kind of around the 20, it looks like there is a penalty, and they marked it back. So instead of a return out near the 40, they take over at the 15 on a holding penalty to start the game.
Well, I didn't see that, but anyway, Central will have it from their own 15-yard line. They'll send Hyde, a receiver, out to the left side. They got 2 receivers here on the near side. And the handoff inside there, and that is to, is that Moore, I believe?
6.
Number 6. That's Walter Moore, junior running back for Warren Central. He will pick up about 7 yards on the play. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for the Dragons.
Decent little carry right off of right tackle there, and he had a hard time bringing him down.
And here is the
keeper.
Come up the middle there. I was trying to see.
That's 5.
Okay, so the quarterback is Tavy Dunn. We talked about Dunn having over 180 yards per game passing and almost 1,400 yards of the season in passing, and he gets the first down as he kept it. He got to the 28-yard line.
29, actually.
We don't have anything on the board there, the downs or the ball, whatever the yards there. So we just got the okay, there we got it. I think they've got it going now. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons.
Back-to-back carries of 6 to give them a first down on their first series.
There's a snap and the handoff. And that is to Moore once again, but he went nowhere. And that is going to be, if he lost a little bit, no, it's going to go no gain on the play. So 2nd down and 10.
Better job stringing it out there over the left side. Did not allow him to get out on the edge.
And that was Moore once again, right?
Yes, it was.
Running back for the Dragons. 1 receiver out left, 2, 3 here on the near side this time. And here's the snap coming to Dunn. He's going to throw, and a pass is complete out at the 38-yard line. That was his receiver, and that was Ramon North, I believe, 0?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Pickup of about 8 there, tackled by Wells and Bird. Pretty much hit him from the left and the right.
Yep. 3rd and 1. And they quickly get back to the line of scrimmage, and Barren jumps off sides. So they're going to get a first down out of it. It was 3rd and 1, so automatic first down, offsides against the line of the Trojans, and so they'll move the ball up to the 43.
I went over on our sideline, just kind of watched us warm up and talked to Dwayne before the game, and we were really loose, and sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes that means maybe you're not focused and ready to play, and so far Warren Central's taking advantage of it.
Yep. And they carried the ball about 4 to 5 yards out to about the 47-yard line. That was Walter Moore again. Moore is their main running back. As I mentioned, they have 4 receivers for the Dragons. So it is 2nd down, 6 yards to go for the Dragons. We've played 2.5 minutes here this opening quarter. 2 receivers, 3 receivers out to the left for the Dragons. Shotgun formation. Here is the snap and the handoff to Moore once again. And Moore will get to about the 49.
Nothing complicated there, just a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Connor Thomas that time. Good to have Connor back. He's been out for several weeks, but playing back in his normal position there at defensive end.
Just to the left side of the 50-yard line. It is 3rd down and about 3 for the Dragons. Quickly, here's the throw from Dunn. The pass is complete to North. And Weston Shelton was all over him for the tackle, but it's still going to be a first down for Warren Central as they move it down to the Barren County 45-yard line.
They give him a pickup of 5. Shelton was all over the route, tried to almost jump it, but realized he wasn't going to get there in time, so made the tackle.
So another first down for the Dragons here. They're moving it downfield as they've got it to the Trojan 45. And it's going to be kept this time with a quarterback. And Dunn will take it to about, what, did it get a fumble? Nope. I thought the ball got loose there, but They finally bring him down at the, the 37, maybe the 38.
We just had a hard time tackling that time. Yeah. Give him 7 on that carry, just a simple quarterback keeper. Nothing they've done so far tonight has been really complicated. Just a couple simple passes and everything between the tackles.
Yeah, 2 receivers each way. This time the handoff is to Moore. Tries to break to the outside. He's going to be tackled. He'll pick up about a yard or 2, though. Going to be close to the first down.
A little short.
Yeah,
I think
it's going to be 3rd and 2.
That time Corbin Wells came over to make the tackle and had some help from several Trojans over there to keep him for just a short gain.
3rd down and a short 2. 7.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Central's moving it downfield. They started from the 15-yard line after that penalty.
Surprisingly, there's no play clocks here. As nice as this place is, there's no play clocks.
Yeah, but they quickly get back up to the line. Handoff comes to Moore, and Moore is going to be short of the first down about a yard.
Depends on where they spot it. I think you're right, and I think they're marking it short, but it's a half a yard.
Yeah, it's close.
They're definitely going for it. I think they would have gone for it either way. But a big play here for us as Moore picked up that 1, making it 4th and 1 from the 36.
Going to send 2 receivers out to the left. They got 2 here on the near side.
Be surprised if they pass it.
Yep, Moore to the right of the quarterback, Dunn.
Yep.
And Dunn's going to keep it. He's going to get the first down as he pushes it through and gets to about the 32-yard line.
Brody made the tackle, but the problem was he had already got the line to gain and a couple more with it. So gain of 4 on the keeper by Dunn and another first down. That's their 4th of the drive as they're marching it down the field. Remember, this is a team that has only averaged 6 points through district play.
Yeah. This time the handoff is to Moore, trying to get to the outside on the left, and he'll be tackled at about the 30.
It looked like there was a lot more there, and as he tried to bounce it outside, I thought there was a little room there, but Briggs did a super job coming up, closing quickly, and made a really good tackle to hold him to just a gain of 1.
So he stopped him right at the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Dragons. Just under 6 minutes to play. We've halfway through the first quarter already. Shotgun formation. Here's Dunn. Dunn's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. It went off the hand of Ramon North.
It's his first incomplete pass, and the first time the clock has stopped probably this whole game so far, as they have kept it over half the quarter and still have it 3rd and 9.
And it's at the Trojan 31. 2 receivers on the near side. As Dunn looked back over at the coaching staff, the sideline drops back. He's going to air it out toward the right side. It's incomplete. It was intended for Jules Hyde.
Really good coverage. It was overthrown by about 5 yards, but Jackson Bird had super coverage. He was in better position to make the catch if it was on target than the actual intended receiver.
So it is 4th and 9 at the Barren 31. And I'm not sure do they have a no, I don't, I was looking at their stats. I think every extra point has been a 2-point conversion for the Dragons this year. They have not kicked an extra point.
They usually have a pretty good kicker.
Yeah. So here's Dunn rolling out to the right. The pass is going to be caught.
On the money, and he's going to pick up. He needs 9. He picks up more than that. He picked up about 14.
Yeah, all the way down to about the 17-yard line. That was Jules Hyde, the receiver for the Dragons.
Ball was on the 31. They got it down to the 12. I'm sorry,
the 17.
17.
Yeah. 5:39 to go, first quarter. Quickly ready to go here. Here's Dunn on the handoff. Moore inside spins and tackled inside at about the 13-yard line.
Tackled him forward for a couple extra yards, so he picked up 4.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for Warren Central. Ball is at the Trojan 13.
I'm sure we expected the tempo, but it's very hard to replicate in practice when they get to the line. They don't really need a play clock here because they don't even use half of it. They're at the line ready to go, and they're getting plays from the sideline.
Trips to the left side. Looked like somebody took off quick. Here's the quarterback, Dunn, and he is out of bounds at about the 10.
And that's a hold that'll bring it back.
I saw the flag. Okay, yeah.
It's over here on the right edge. We strung it out, and they were holding. I couldn't see who it was, but they were holding one of our guys to keep us from making the tackle. So instead of 2nd and 6, it'll be it was a little downfield, so it'll be second and about 12.
11, yeah. And that'll place the ball at the 21.
No more than that, so 2nd and about 14.
Yep. They've got to get to about the 7 to get the first down.
It's an opportunity for us to see if we can stop this drive as they've been rolling down the field, and we're rolling under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and we haven't touched the ball yet.
Yep. Trips to the left side for Central. Out of the gun, rolling out to the left. Here's Dunn. He's going to throw it toward the end zone, wide open. Right at the left front corner of the end zone. Touchdown for Jules Hyde. That was a 21-yard pass from Dunn.
Got him between two of our guys there. Just made it was just a deep out pattern that he ran, and the quarterback on the run put it right on the money for a 21-yard touchdown to cap a drive that lasted over 6 minutes.
Yeah.
6 minutes and 18 seconds.
And they'll go for the 2-point conversion. As I mentioned, they have not kicked an extra point this year. Here's Dunn, dropping back the throw. Nobody over there. Nobody over there on the right side of the end zone as Ramon North scores the 2-point conversion.
Back-to-back plays where we are confused defensively in coverage. The touchdown was in between one of our coverage guys and our safety, and well-executed play. And then you watch the replay here of the 2-point conversion. North's over there on an island over on the right side, and we somehow shifted over and thought we were in, I guess, zone coverage, and should have been in man.
Yeah. So Warren Central gets on the board first with 4:42 to go. They held the ball the entire quarter so far to the 4:42 mark, and it's 8-0 Dragons.
It's actually 7 minutes and 8. I said 6 minutes. It's 7 minutes.
Over 7 minutes.
18 seconds, right?
Yeah. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Well, let's see who their kicker is. Is number 62?
Yes.
62. That's Justin Alvarez Bell. He's a senior for the Dragons. And here's his kick. Short one. And it's going to be fielded at about the 27-yard line.
It's 33.
And trying to cut back inside, getting a little more yardage there, and working it upfield for the Trojans. That was Cash McGuire, number 33.
So we take over in decent field position. We'll take it over at the Dragon 37. Is that where they'll put it down there?
Yep. Got one score in. Adair County leading Butler County 7-0 after the first quarter of play. We'll run down a Jamie Bewley-Bird scoreboard update here and give you some more scores here as we get them. Briggs Harris is under center, and he hands it off.
Braxton.
And Braxton Carnes will pick up 3, close to 4. Let's see where they spot it, though. It's going to be right at the 40-yard line.
Give him 3.
So 3-yard pickup there for Braxton Carnes. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Barren County. Dragons lead at 8-0 here, first quarter. Harris will go back under center. Jackson Bird in motion to the right. On the count, it's going to keep it. It's Harris trying to cut outside. Flag is on the play. And
it had hold.
Probably going to be a hold, yep.
As he was trying to make a move to cut it up and then saw the outside open, so cut it outside, and our lineman held over there on the right side. So we'll take away a first down and back it up. It'll be 2nd and 17.
Yeah. So they will walk it off here to the 30. Down 17. Harris goes back under center for the Trojans. Bird goes in motion to the right. And he's going to look and throw it to Wells here on the near side. Cuts back in the middle, got some yardage, but he gets tripped up at the 34-yard line. He'll only get 4 yards out of that.
Good block by Carson Geralds. I thought he was going to have a little bit more room once Carson sprung him for a bit, and they just kind of caved in on it and didn't give him much at all.
3rd down, 13 now for Barren. This is a big play right here. 3:23 to go, first quarter. It's been a quick one with Warren Central keeping the ball for most of the quarter, and they have an 8-0 lead over the Trojans. Harris under center again. Bird in motion to the right. On the count, here is Harris. Harris rolling out to the right. He's going to put it in the air toward Bird and caught it right before he went out of bounds. Around the 48-yard line of Warren Central. That's a good play right there on a 3rd down.
Yeah, that was good awareness by Briggs. We had to roll out of the pocket. We had a guy coming from the right side, so it flushed him out. Or so a guy coming from the Warren Central right, so it flushed Briggs to his right, and Bird knew exactly where he had to tiptoe to get the ball to the 1st down.
Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the right side for the Trojans. Shifting over is Bird and Steele Whitaker. And here is Harris. Harris going to throw long downfield, and it's going to be picked off. Intercepted by Ramon North. He's at the 40. 45 up to the 50-yard line, out of bounds. Big turnover by Barren.
Off a 16-yard 1st down. We turn it right over.
We only had it about, a minute and a half time-wise?
Yeah, right. Well, close
to 2 minutes. Yeah, close to 2 minutes. It was 4:42, I think, when Trojans had their first drive, and only drive so far, and then we turned it over on an interception.
They had a center fielder that we might not have seen there as we were trying to get the ball to Shelton.
Yep, Dunn's going to keep it and breaks one tackle, and it's going to be finally taken down at the 42. It took 3 or 4 Trojans to bring him down. Tavy Dunn, the quarterback on the carry, takes it to the Barren County 42-yard line.
Pickup of 8.
Warren Central with 3 receivers out to the left and 1 to the near side, playing the short side of the field here. And here's Dunn, hands off to Moore. Moore fumble. And I thought it scored it out. Did we get it? We're pointing our way.
Think so. Weston Shelton picked it up there.
The Trojans get it right back after the fumble there. And so after an interception by Warren Central, Dragons cough it up, and the Trojans take it back over.
See if I can see who picked that up. It looked like Katavian had him wrapped up. I don't know if he was able to knock the ball away, but Shelton picked it up about 3 yards down the field there.
Our instant replays are brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board.
Forced fumble by Fryer. Recovery by Weston Shelton.
Okay. Maybe something to look at later on down the road.
Yep. See how this drive turns out. See if we can cash in on the turnover. We need some points.
Shelton on the right side, and there's the handoff.
Right up the middle.
Not much there. I don't think may have lost a yard. That was to Corbin Wells, and
give him at least.
Well, they did give him an extra yard there, so he did get a yard out of it. I thought he may have lost a yard. But 2nd down and 9. Minute 46 to go here in the first quarter, and the Dragons with an 8-0 lead over Barren County here. Shelton is the receiver out to the near side for the Trojans. Harris will hand it off to the second coming through, and that's Corbin Wells, and Wells will take it up to about the 43, maybe the 44.
A little bit better there. Got about 5. So it'll leave us 3rd and 4. A little surprised we haven't ran that many plays, but we're not having a ton of success running the football against them. I feel like we should be able to outpower them up front, and it's a size that we're really struggling with for some reason.
Backfield split with Corbin Wells and Braxton Carnes.
They jumped.
Yeah, they jumped. Yep, sure did.
That'll give us an automatic 1st down as their right. I guess that's their right tackle there. Jumped over the nose of the football. So 3rd and 4 turns into 1st and 10.
So that'll move it to the 48-yard line of the Trojans.
Let's move the chains and go, guys.
55.7 seconds to play here in the first.
It's their third penalty for 25 yards. There's not very many plays left in this first quarter.
Handoff coming to Jackson Bird around the right side. He's on the run down the far side of the field. He's got some speed, and he's going to be tackled from behind right around the 15-yard line. Thought he was gone.
Big run. Just their speed was able to chase him down there. As they say, he was knocked out of bounds right at the 14-yard line.
37 seconds to play here in the first. Trojans at the 14 of Warren Central.
38-yard gain and a first down on Jackson's first carry.
Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the left. Harris goes under center. And this time the handoff is to Wells. Wells trying to work his way through and gets down to about the, 8?
Good gain on the last play of the first quarter.
Yep. Mark it to the 8.
Mark it the 8, yeah.
And time will run out here at the end of the first quarter. Warren Central has the lead over Barren County. It's 8-0. And we'll return after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojan football on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You see some opening kickoff. As we go to quarter number 2, Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here from Warren Central. The Trojans threatening here as they have it at the 8-yard line. In motion is Jackson Bird to the near side. Here's Harris. Hands it off. Coming to the near side here and getting to about the 2 was Steele Whitaker.
Still come
his first carry of the night.
Yes, Steele's first carry comes from that wing position, and a good job getting some positive momentum. Gets us a first down, and we'll be inside the 5, right at the 3.
Right at the 3-yard line. First and goal from the 3 for the Trojans. Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the left. Jackson Bird, the wing back. Backfield is split. And here's Harris. And he rolls it out to the left side. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, Barren County.
Good job. We caved down and blocked really well for him that time, and it was just a sprint to the pylon, but he got it in easily for a 2-yard touchdown.
Briggs Harris pulls the Trojans with 8-6.
You're tempted in these situations to kind of match them point for point, but if it's kind of a debacle, something goes wrong with an extra point, you may say, well, let's just kick it. But because they don't kick, you are almost forced your hand here to go for 2 every time.
Yep. Harris under center. So they try to go with a 2-point conversion, and it is Jackson Bird. He'll take it in for the left side.
Good job. Good ball movement there, or ball handling, I should say. Yeah. They caved down on our first 2 guys through, and Briggs just said, here, Jackson, run this one in for 2.
So we got a tied game as we're 30 seconds into the second quarter, brought to you by CRS Construction. 8-8, Dragons and Trojans here in this District 5A, District 2 Class 5A matchup here.
Well, in some ways, we avoided almost a catastrophic start because we allow them to march down the field, taking over half of the first quarter and scoring the touchdown, and then we give it right back to them. We threw that interception, and fortunate for us, they coughed it up, as you said, and we answer nicely with the touchdown. So instead of staring a 2-touchdown deficit down the throat there, we are even at 8, just 30 seconds in the second quarter.
Yeah. Jacob Dooley will kick off from the 40. Got North and Hyde back deep on the left side. It's going to come to North. North at the 20, and he is going to be tackled right there.
Much better coverage than we did there to open the game. So good job on kick coverage, not allowing them to have any type of field position.
Lots of scores here on the Jamie Bewley Bird scoreboard update. Glasgow leading Edmonson County after 1, 7-0. Hart 21, LaRue nothing after 1. Bowling Green 14, Grayson 6. Franklin Simpson 14, Allen County Scottsville 0, Monroe 7, Greene County nothing, Clinton 8, Metcalf 6.
That was Crawford on the tackle and Colton Esters to kind of help clean it up.
And here we go again as the runner will get the first down for Warren Central. That is
it's a new back, number 7.
Well, the 7 I have is Ramon North, and we had him 0 earlier. We'll have to double check on
that one out, right?
Yeah, because I don't have a 7. Ramon North is the number 7 listed on the roster, but he was number 0 on the starting lineup list.
They got 10 and a first down there, and they give it right back to him.
Yep, he's going again, and another first down.
10 and a first down for number 7. I guess we need to go figure out his number and name, don't we? Back-to-back first downs.
Probably so.
Maybe getting that one right.
Yeah, I'll let you go take care of that real quick because they get back up the line of scrimmage in a hurry as they move the chains. And let's see. We'll try to figure it out here for you. They got in the backfield. We got a timeout here called. Timeout's going to be called by Barren County with 10:40 to go here in the first half. Warren Central 8, Barren County 8. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Trojan football on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
10:40 to play here in the first half. 8-8 our score. We found out that number 7 is Derwin Carver for the Dragons. They have the football. As the snap comes to the quarterback, that's done. He's going to air it out to the left side of the field, and it is going to be incomplete. Jackson Bird had coverage on the receiver, Jules Hyde.
Kind of iffy there as he didn't get his head around and just kind of jumped with the receiver, but still that was overthrown and probably the reason you didn't get a flag there, but you would have liked Jackson to get his head around.
Okay, I had a Derwin Carver on this original roster, number 26, but he is number 7 tonight. And run it, try to break it wide open. That is, was that Moore?
It was a quarterback.
Oh, the cool guys. So Davey Dunn kept it. It was on the far side of the field.
So Dunn takes it from the 42 all the way across the 50 to the 41.
41.
So 17-yard gain there and another first down. They're just moving the ball at will, aren't they?
Got 3 receivers on the near side, 1 split out wide right. And it comes to Dunn, and there's Carver on the carry. Busting up the middle, breaking 1 tackle another. He's going to the right side of the field and trying to bring him down. Weston Shelton around the 10-yard line. Where'd this guy come from? Derwin Carver. I don't even know if he's even on the stat sheet.
41 down to they spotted inside the 10 or right at the 10. Let's see.
Going to be right at the 10.
Right at the 10, yeah. So a 31-yard gain for Carvin. He's got a 10, a 10, and a 31. That's pretty good average on 3 carries. They've got 6, 8, 9 first downs.
Snap to Dunn, and it is Carver once again. Carver getting to about the 5.
Well, the best thing I can say is Carver's carving up our defense.
He really
we have
is.
no answer for what he's been able to do, as he did not play those first couple of possessions, but he is showing now why he should be in there.
Need to look at his season stat sheet. Because he was not even listed as a starter or even on the original roster that I had.
On top of it here, it's just slow loading.
Almost like he just became an existence here. Dunn.
Carver.
Over to Carver on the right side, trying to get to the corner of the end zone, and he's going to be tackled right around the 3, maybe the 2.
Carver has a total on the year of 8 rush attempts in his 7 games that he's played for a total of 23 net rushing yards.
Really?
In the first half tonight, he has 3 carries for 51, and then we'll add what he just picked up there. So he has more than doubled his season total in one drive.
I wonder if he's been injured this year or something. I don't know.
Well, he's played in 7 games still.
Yeah, well, that's true. Here's Dunn. He's going to try to take it in. He does.
Yeah, we were back.
He went to the outside, then cut back left, and we got a flag after the play. So
we were back in coverage. He saw that and just took advantage of all the green space in front of him. See what that flag is.
Not sure
late.
what the flag's all about.
Usually that's some type of unsportsmanlike because there wasn't any hitting or pushing or any physical activity. Touchdown's good.
Touchdown is good.
After the play. Personal foul, Barren.
Ooh.
I'll go back and watch that and see. I didn't see it. That's what I said. I didn't see anything physical. But that'll add to the kickoff. Or be added to the kickoff.
Bowling Green leading Grayson County 14-12. Early in the second quarter. Close game there. All right, Dragons go with a 2-point conversion. They lead it 14-8. And not going to get it this time.
That was 54-40.
Yeah.
So
they are held back. Brody and Connor Thomas.
They called Braxton for an, I guess it's personal foul, late hit. The kid was already in the end zone, barely in the end zone, and so Braxton went ahead and made the hit on him, and that's what they called the personal foul on us for. So 15 will be assessed on the kickoff, and that is our 3rd penalty for 30 yards. But more importantly, that's Central's 2nd touchdown to take a 14-8 lead here as we approach the midway point of the second quarter. This is for certain a John Butler type game. It's moving quicker than any game that we've had all year long.
I think so, yeah. I mean, we're only 36 minutes into the ball game and nearly halfway through the second quarter.
That last one, 3-yard touchdown.
Yeah. So Tavy Dunn through the earlier touchdown, a 21-yard pass to Jules Hyde to take the first lead. Now they're back on top again, 14-8. Briggs Harris for the Trojans scored the touchdown there early in the second quarter. Caverna leading Ballard Memorial 14-0 after the first quarter. But that's a surprising score between Bowling Green and Grayson County. It's 14-12, Bowling Green.
Wow, that's definitely
surprising. That game at Grayson County.
This team averages, Warren Central averages 76 rushing yards a game. In the first half, they are in the first part of this, they've got 118 yards rushing, and that should be a kickoff into the end zone.
Goes into the end zone, so Trojans will have it back out of the 20. 8:50 to play in the first half. Warren Central 14, Barren County 8.
Dunn's got 6 for 45, Moore 8 for 19, and Carver in just one drive has 4 for 54. And so we're struggling more like last week to stop the run, and they uncharacteristically have abandoned the pass, which they normally are very heavy on, to go to that run.
And again, Warren Central's only scored a total of 18 points the last 3 games. They got 14 here in the first half so far.
Right. That's right. They can score. Now, don't get me wrong. They can score
average 22
a
a game. That's,
But in district play, they got 6.
Yeah,
and,
those last 3 have been
false start right out of the gate for us.
That'll bring it back 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for Barren. Brings it back to the 25 or the 15-yard line.
I don't think we had a penalty last week. We didn't have hardly anything, and now we got 4 already this first half.
Bird in motion left. Harris. And it is Corbin Wells trying to break it wide open, and he is tackled from behind out at the 40-yard line. But a good run by Corbin Wells to get the first down for the Trojans. They'll spot it at the 39. I thought he got to the 40, but
give him 20.
So his knee went down at the 39.
24 for the first down, our 5th first down, and let's see if we can build some momentum. I don't want to chase them down and just answer them touchdown from touchdown. We've got to find an answer, and the first thing we got to do is figure out how to open up some holes in the running game.
Yeah. Shelton, the receiver, out to the left. Harris in motion underneath, and he'll hand it off. It's Jackson Bird. He broke through a hole there, but a flag on the play, and that will be.
Well, if it's not a hold,
I'm not sure.
Have no idea what it is. It's right there as Jackson got the ball. We did the second man through, and
another hold.
Our 3rd penalty tonight for more than 10 yards. And nullified probably an 8-yard gain or so. And it puts it 1st and 20 because that was right at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. So now the Trojans have to take it from the 30.
Put us in some passing situations probably.
Yep. And
to Braxton.
Yeah, that's Carnes on the carry, and he'll pick up about 2, maybe 3. Let's see.
Say they give him 2.
That moves it to the 33-yard line.
Second down, 15.
So second down, 15 for the Trojans. 7:38 to go in the first half.
It's a little longer than that, maybe 16, 17, but hate to stop a drive after they've scored a touchdown with just a couple holding calls.
Carnes and Wells in the backfield. It's Bird in motion. And it's going to come to Bird. He is going to get tackled for a loss.
Big loss as we just did not get a block as they jetted through there. And we're going to have to diversify our offense a little bit because they're focusing on just a couple that we have went to in the playmaking game. And Jackson and is one of those. Usually he carries the ball around the edge, and they did not let him get it that time as we lost about 3 on that carry.
Yeah, back to the 30-yard line. 3rd and long for Barren.
Not a whole lot of plays here. 3rd and 20.
Whitaker and Bird shifting over to the left. Harris under center, takes the snap, makes the handoff. He'll throw it over the left side. And was he?
Just dropped it.
Yeah, dropped it over there right on the sideline.
He jumped to catch it and really didn't have
that
to.
Was Corbin Wells.
Wouldn't have picked up the first down, no way, no how, as we were trying a little screen from the backfield. And that's our first incomplete pass, but it'll also be our first punt of the night as Jackson drops back in punt formation.
Punt returner is Jules Hyde for Warren Central. Here's Jackson Bird with a punt.
Go cover.
Good one. Coming to Hyde, catches it at the 32. And trying to get to the outside, coming up the near far sideline, out of bounds, about the 38 or 39.
That's some late activity there.
Yeah.
I think we drew a flag, if you will. Late, I'm sure this is not going to be in my camera view, but they little extracurricular pushing after the play. Way, way away from the play.
Yeah.
All right, you don't have to
Did we call
walk
timeout?
No. What a hold. And then a dead ball personal foul on, he's got to figure out which way to point here. On us.
Huh?
We were the ones that ended up on the ground.
Well.
But not a whole lot of argument from our sideline. And maybe he didn't point the right way, though. I don't know. Yeah, he did not point the wrong way because they just marked off the hold and then marked off the unsportsmanlike. So he did not point the right way. So that's a huge penalty.
Yeah.
35 or 25 yards worth of penalties for Warren Central there.
So that moves it back to the 19-yard line.
I'm saying we just got to take advantage here. We cannot let them get a 2-touchdown advantage. We cannot waste away this bad field position for them. We got to jump on them, get a 3, and not get the ball back.
Tavy Dunn looking, airs it out toward the middle. It is going to be intercepted.
Attaboy. Weston.
How about that? Weston Shelton right around the 47-yard line.
Step for step with the receiver that time. That looked like number 1 was the intended receiver.
Yeah, that was Jules Hyde.
And that's their second turnover. That one comes the variety of an interception. It looked like they were trying to go for the home run ball after they get the ball back as we turned it over on downs, and that was not to be as really good coverage there by Weston.
So the Trojans have it at their own 45, 6:12 to go in the first half, 14-8. Dragons lead it here in Bowling Green. Shelton, the receiver, out to the near side. Corbin Wells also moving to receiver position. Harris.
We're going to have to call timeout.
Shotgun formation.
Play clock down, and we
don't have a play clock, and so that throws everything off. 5-yard penalty.
And we got the timeout. We have to make sure.
We did get the timeout before the penalty?
Yeah, we did. Okay. We've got to make sure, and that's a coaching staff adjustment because they don't have that play clock. We just have to make sure it's old school when the back judge raises his hand, starts the count there to know that we are in danger of getting that delay. And so we took our second timeout there as that's kind of been something we struggle with a little bit, getting the play in and getting to the line of scrimmage. And we've been fighting the play clock all year long, but get a timeout there with 6:12 down 6 to go here in the second quarter.
Davies County leading South Warren 6-0 after the first quarter of play.
Report from Lexington. John says Lafayette's up 7-3 over Paul Lawrence Dunbar at halftime.
Dunbar.
So that's his game he's spectating tonight.
Adair County leading Butler County early second quarter, 21-0. Logan County leading Warren East 14-0 after the first quarter. All right, we're ready to go here. It's 1st and 10, and Harris is under center with a split backfield. And he fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. It is going to be overthrown, intended for Corbin Wells here around the 42-yard line.
He threw it inside like he was going to break to the – Corbin broke to the inside, but the ball was thrown like he was going to break to the outside. So he had a step there.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans now as we come closer to the 6-minute mark, halfway through the second. Shelton, the receiver, out to the left. Wells and Carnes in the backfield. Bird in motion left. And this time Harris is going to keep it. Oh, yeah, he gets hit pretty hard there around the 47-yard line, but did gain some yardage.
Good job just sticking his nose out there.
Yeah,
he stuck his nose out there and knew where the stick was and tried to do his best to get it. So that will be just, 2 yards short on an 8-yard gain.
Got to get it to the 45 for the first down. Harris. This time, was it Carnes or Wells? He got extra yards.
Oh. Or we had a referee go down?
He got hit right in the crowd there.
We had looked like one of our linemen blocking way down the field, and we ended up getting the first down at the end of it.
Yeah.
So
got it to the 41.
That was Braxton. Good job keeping his feet pumping. Give him 4 as we watch the replay of the referee tumbling down over there.
Coming down to 5 minutes to play in the first half. Here's Harris under center. This time he keeps it. Coming cut to the outside, breaks a couple of tacklers, still going, and Brought down at about the 22, maybe the 21.
Yeah, it gets about 14.
Excuse me, 26.
It's about 14 there. Good job just dancing with the sideline, knowing when to go and kind of following a few blockers there, as those are two back-to-back really good runs by our quarterback. And I think that's something he's really gotten better at. Me and John talked about that this week, that he's really matured and kind of found his groove and has a good job, or done a good job running the football.
Harris under center once again, backfield split. Handoff.
Wells.
And that's Corbin Wells breaking a couple of tacklers. He's trying to make it in. He is still on his feet. Still going. Touchdown, Barren County.
That's a hustle play of the game right there in the making.
You better believe it.
The 26-yard touchdown, and he got tackled and stood up at the 6, and he just kept his feet pumping, and that was a tush push with nobody pushing him, as he did all the work, holding up about 3 Dragons there, carried 2 of them into the end zone. Wow, what a play.
And now here's a chance for the Trojans to take the lead with Jacob Dooley and an extra point kick.
So when you get it even like this, they fail an extra point, you can go back to your kicking game there to try to take the lead.
Exactly. Ball's down. Here's the kick. It's up. And it is good. Dooley is 17 of 18 at extra points this year. He punches that one through to give the Trojans the lead, 15-14 over Warren Central, 4:16 to go here in the first half. We'll take a 30-second timeout, 30 seconds here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access, and Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and a 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Jacob Dooley with a kickoff from the 40 for the Trojans. Hyde and North back deep. Caught by North. North runs it up the middle of the field, trying to break to the outside, and somebody's going to have to chase him down. He's got some speed and finally taken down at the 40-yard line of the Trojans.
Good job by Dooley saving a touchdown, but when your kicker has to make the play, you know something went wrong in kick coverage as they got all the way to the Trojan side of the 50. We did a poor job the first kickoff as they had a nice return, only to be called back by hold. The second time we were all over it, and that time just gave up our lanes as they ran it right up the middle. And with 4:07 and a couple of timeouts left, they got plenty of time to put one on the board.
Snap comes to Dunn. He hands it off to Moore. Moore trying to get a yard or two out of it, but let's see. Is he going to get a yard? I guess he is.
They actually blew the whistle probably prematurely. He ran into the back of his own guy, and they looked like to the officials that he had his forward progress stopped, but he bounced off his own guy and kept going, and they blew the whistle and only gave him a 1-yard gain. Break for the Trojans.
Barren County's touchdowns tonight brought to you by Riley Dental Group, and the extra points brought to you by Extreme Health Club and Fitness. Second down and 9 for Warren Central as we come down to the 3.5-minute mark of the second quarter.
It's a big stop for us.
Trips to the left for the Dragons. Tavy Dunn in shotgun formation. Hands it off to Moore. Moore's going to be stopped for about a yard gain. And now to be third down and a long 8.
Super job. That was Braxton getting off a block there and making the tackle. And we have an official timeout as it looks like somebody may still be down, and that is
right in front of the Barren County sideline.
I can't see. It looks like a Dragon over there, but way too far for me to get a number.
Trojans on top here, 15-14 with 3:19 to play in the first half.
Jay, you mentioned we had a really good crowd over there, but this is an awful tempting night to be sitting at home watching or listening to us in our PJs drinking a pumpkin spice latte, isn't it?
Yeah, so, that's true.
So
a little hot chocolate or...
Yeah, I don't want to start the coffee debate again or anything.
We got into that last year.
But this is a good night to be doing that. Whether you're eating a bowl of chili or you're drinking your pumpkin spice latte, whatever it is, hopefully you're under a blanket staying warm at the house.
So I mentioned Bowling Green was leading Grayson County 14-12, and that Cougar touchdown was on a 95-yard punt return.
Wow.
Bowling Green had punted the football, and Grayson County scores 95 yards. Of course, they beat Warren Central last week 30-12 here.
Bowling Green, we didn't make them look like that. We gave up. We didn't play bad in the Bowling Green game, but we gave up several big plays to them. But they are vulnerable this year, a lot more than they have been in the past, coming off a state championship, lost their quarterback, who's actually getting some meaningful minutes in college football, and starting a freshman quarterback, they're a little vulnerable, but still they're Bowling Green.
Walter Moore, the running back, is being helped off the field for Warren Central. Not sure if it's an ankle. Maybe his left ankle is not putting a whole lot of pressure on it, but being helped at the sideline, so he may be out for a while.
Well, they have a perfectly capable backup there.
Well, they did. Derwin Carver. Yep. 3 receivers left, and coming to the left side. Here's Dunn. The pass is going to be, is it caught?
If he did, that was a heck of a catch.
Boy, Weston Shelton was trying to rip it away from him, but it was caught by North on the 35-yard line.
Gain of only about 3, though. He tried to. He did high point it as Shelton went up high, tried to knock it down, but just strong hands there from North brings up a 4th and just short of 5.
Yep. And 2:48 to play here in the first half.
It's a big play for the game, just to be honest with you. If we're able to make a stop here, they're able to keep going. It plays a whole lot of role in how the rest of this half and game rolls out.
Playing the short side of the field. Here's Tavy Dunn dropping back. He's looking, going to throw. The pass is incomplete. Weston Shelton with coverage on the receiver, Ramon North.
It's great pressure, too. We just caved in the pocket. The whole line got a good push, and that pocket just collapsed. He stood in there and had to get rid of it before he wanted to, and our coverage downfield, for the most part, has been phenomenal. We gave up a 21-yard touchdown on their first drive of the game, but after that, we've kind of really shorted up.
So the Trojans take over on downs from their own 35 with 2.5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. The Barren County Trojans leading 15-14. Over the Dragons here in Bowling Green.
An important 2:31 for some points.
Yep.
We fumble.
And they got it.
Just an exchange issue.
Gee whiz.
And right after it's clearly their ball. See if we were able to wrestle it on the bottom of that pile. They were the ones on it, but the officials trying to sort it out here. See if we were able to strong arm it on the bottom. And nope, we weren't.
Yep. It's going to go the Dragons' way.
Recovered by 38 there. If we have a 38, looks like
we have 2 38s, actually.
Let's see if
Kingston Wilkinson and Cassian Roberson.
Let's see what it says. I tried to take a picture of their scorebook, if you will.
I think it may be Roberson.
38 is Roberson. Okay. Cassian Roberson. Big fumble recovery on our second.
Yep.
Turnover.
Been a game of turnovers, that's for sure, that have led to touchdowns tonight.
2 each way.
Coming to the near side on the run, and out of bounds is done at about the, let's see where they spotted, about the 18-yard line.
So pickup of 18. That was done.
Yep.
Racking up some first downs. So we have scored off of both of their touchdowns off of both of their turnovers, and now they're trying to do the same to us, capitalize off a mistake.
Yep. Here's a snap to Dunn, and he'll hand it off, and nothing there.
That was a handoff to Carver and met immediately by Corbin Wells.
A loss of 2 on the play. Brings up second down and 12 for the Dragons with 2:04 to go. How about this score? You ready for this one? Johnny, we want to keep up with Owensboro and Madisonville North Hopkins. Owensboro 28, Madisonville North Hopkins 7 in the second quarter. A pass is blocked. I'm not sure who got the hand on it. Who was that?
I think it was Catavian.
Okay.
But also Sean Brody was right there in the vicinity. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on the replay, but both those big linemen had their paws up, and one of them knocked it down. Let's see if I can get it. That'd be hard to see.
Yeah, third down and 12 now for Warren Central.
Yeah, I think it was Catavian.
And here is Dunn rolling out to the right. He's looking. He's going to throw it toward the end zone, and it is. Did it caught? Did he catch it, or was he out of bounds?
If he caught it, he was out of bounds.
On the right side of the end zone.
That was one. That was Hyde coverage by Bird. I think he did catch it, honestly, but I think he was out of bounds
when he caught it.
So pretty good coverage. We didn't get much pressure as he was rolling out to his right. We just strung it out enough that he had to throw it out of bounds.
So it's going to bring up fourth down. A timeout call by Warren Central with 1:39 to go in the first half. It is 15-14 Trojans. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Trojan football on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
Green, the Trojans lead over the Dragons 15-14. Couple of scores here. Apollo leading Marshall County 28-0 in the second quarter. As I mentioned, Owensboro leading Madisonville North Hopkins 28-7 in the second quarter.
World Series just got started. Dodgers up 1-0 in the bottom of the second over the Jays. Not sure who to root for there.
I know Coach John Meyer is a big Dodgers fan. He actually went to L.A. during fall break to see a game.
I was pulling for the Mariners, and they ended up getting beat there in Game 7.
Snap comes to Dunn, rolling out right. He's looking. Here's the throw. It is dropped.
He just dropped it. Braxton gave a little bit of pressure there coming around the edge. The quarterback got rid of it, but he was right on the money. He hit it, the receiver in the hands. That was 0 again, wasn't it, or 1?
I think it was it Hyde?
I think it was Hyde.
Yeah,
1.
So the Trojans will once again take over on downs with 1:33 to go.
It was Hyde. Nope. No, take that back. It wasn't Hyde.
It was okay. So it was North then.
It was 0. Yeah, it was actually 0.
It was hard to see. Had to glare through the window here.
That's a big bullet we just dodged there.
Yes.
We gave it up, and they had super field position. 18-yard gain to start the drive, and then 4 straight pass plays of nothing.
Yep. So the Trojans here with 1:33 to go, leading 15-14. Of course, they will get the football to start the second half. And
Breaks kept it?
Yeah, nothing there. Going to be a loss of maybe 1 on the play at the 20-yard line.
You got 1 timeout. I think you are a little conservative here with your play calling because you have 2 turnovers. You're deep in your own territory there, and you do have a 1-point lead, and you're really kind of fortunate in some ways to have that lead.
Mm-hmm. So really no gain on the play, and with 1:03 and the clock running here in the second quarter, it is second down and 10 for Barren. 2 receivers here on the near side. One's put out to the left. Here's the handoff, and coming up through there is Corbin Wells, and Wells
get a first down.
Yeah, he got it at the 31-yard line. Stops the clock with 47.9 to move the chains.
You got to get to the line because the time is stopped, but it will reset very quickly.
Yeah,
they've already started it before they even set the chains.
Yeah.
So if you want to be aggressive, you're going to have to use that timeout.
Down at 35.
We're hurrying to the line, but we're using a lot of time.
Snap comes. And here is Harris. Harris looking. He's going to throw it deep toward Weston Shelton. He caught it when he was out of bounds.
Yeah, he was on the white over here out of bounds, way out of bounds. So we have 21
seconds to play.
I'm fine with taking a few shots that way. You just got to make sure if you do throw an interception, you got somebody to cover it.
Yeah. So now it's 2nd and 10. Or is it 3rd and 10? 2nd and 10, right?
Yeah, it's 2nd.
Okay. 21 seconds to go. New receiver out there is Jackson Stefano. Harris looking, throws, a pass is complete.
Timeout.
And down at the 39.
Or we go into the break.
Well, they're going to let it run. Nope, they stopped it. 12.3, and they put the ball down, and then this clock starts back up again.
Spike it. We're not even looking to call
No,
a play, so we're going to go to the break.
Go to the locker room here at halftime. The Trojans leading at 15-14 over Warren Central, and we'll take a 3-minute break and come back with our SCRTC halftime report. We'll also take a look at the stats brought to you by McDonald's. Back in 3 minutes, Trojans up 15-14. Here, well, wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. We got 0.8 of a second left. I thought we were going to halftime here.
I did too. I guess we're going to run one more play, and we wanted to make sure it was the last play in case we did turn it over, I guess. But we got an awful long way to go. You got 61, 62 yards to the end zone, and because you waited so long to call the timeout, you can't get a chunk play and then get Jacob out there to kick a field goal. So this is do or die kind of. So if I was Warren Central, I would just, drop 5 or 6 guys 30, 40 yards off the ball and rush 3 or 4. And that's what they're doing.
0.8 of a second.
Shelton and Bird just kind of run deep on as wideouts. Looks like Stefano's over on the other side still.
Stefano on the left side and Shelton here on the near side. Here's the snap to Harris. And the run is Corbin Wells. Took it to about the 45, and time runs out.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We didn't go for the home run. We just handed it up the middle.
Yeah.
So we're at the end of the first half, but we go up 1 into the break.
Yeah. So halftime here at Warren Central, the Barren County Trojans leading the Dragons 15-14. Again, our halftime reports coming up, brought to you by SCRTC after this 3-minute break on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Casasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Casasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Casasa Saver and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Casasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Here at Warren Central High School in Bowling Green, Jay Turner along with Robert Bauer. Halftime, the Trojans leading the Dragons 15-14. This is the SCRTC halftime report as we take a look at the scoring summary for the first half. It was Warren Central scoring first as quarterback Tavy Dunn threw a 21-yard pass to Jules Hyde at 4:42 to go in the first quarter to give the Dragons a 6-0 lead. And then Dunn threw to Ramon North in the end zone for the 2-point conversion to make it 8-0 in favor of Warren Central. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, just 30 seconds into the second quarter, Briggs Harris, quarterback for the Barren County Trojans, scores on a 2-yard run on the Riley Little Group touchdown to give the Trojans an 8-6 lead. And then Jackson Bird scored the 2-point conversion, brought to you by Extreme Health Club and Fitness, to give the score a tie at 8-8. And then about 3 minutes later, it was quarterback Tavy Dunn for Warren Central scoring on a 3-yard run to make it 14-8. Now, they tried to go with the 2-point conversion, but it failed. That was with 8:50 to go in the first half. And then 4:16 to go in the second quarter. Barren County's Corbin Wells scores on a 26-yard touchdown run to tie the game at 14 apiece. And then Jacob Dooley kicks the extra point to make it 15-14. Trojans lead here at the break.
We'll start with Warren Central. Warren Central in that first half ran 37 plays for 190 yards. On the ground, they ran 22 plays for 139 yards. Dunn had 8 for 66 and a touchdown. Moore had 9 for 21. He went out late there in the first half, and he did not come back. We'll see how that progresses. He's their leading ball carrier on the year. And Carver came in on the second drive and had a couple of nice runs. He ended up 5 for 52 there in the first half. Through the air, Dunn was 5 of 13 for 51 yards, including a 21-yard touchdown to open the scoring, as you said. They had 10 first downs, were penalized 5 times for 50, and turned it over twice. They had a fumble that we scored off of, and they also had an interception. That interception was by Shelton. That we turned into scores. So actually both of our touchdowns have been direct results of their turnovers. For us, we ran 26 plays for 179 yards on the ground, 17 for 152. Both of our touchdowns on the ground, led on the ground by Corbin Wells, 7 carries for 78 yards, including a 26-yard touchdown. Harris has 4 for 25 and a 3-yard touchdown. Whitaker has 1 for 5, Carnes 3 for 9, and Bird has 2 carries for 35 yards. Through the air, we didn't put it in the air very much. Harris was 3 of 6 for 27 yards. 2 balls were caught by Bird for 23. 1 was caught for Wells for 4. And we also had 10 first downs like Warren Central, penalized 5 times like Warren Central, but for a few less yards for 45. So we were 5 for 45. Also 2 turnovers. So a lot of similarities there in the stats. They've outgained us by 11. Neither team throwing the ball a ton or gaining a lot of yards through the air. And like the scoreboard, and like the stat sheet is the scoreboard, it's just a 1-point Trojan advantage, and fortunate that we were able to stop them on that 2-point conversion. So Jacob get out there, kick that extra point, and that is the difference in the first half. We were probably about a 9-10 point favorite coming into this game tonight, but it's been a very close game, a game of turnovers, as you said, and fortunately for us, our turnovers haven't hurt us. We fumbled the ball there late in the second half, and our defense was able to answer the call, stop them, but we weren't able to take advantage of that last possession to put points on the board. We do have the ball coming out of the second half to see what we can do to maybe flip the script in our favor a little bit.
And those are your McDonald's halftime stats here on the SERTC Halftime Report. Time to take a look at a Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd scoreboard update. Got several halftime scores in. And Glasgow leading Edmonson County at halftime 28-0. Adair County leading Butler County 21-0 at the break. Monroe County 34, Greene County 7 at halftime. Franklin Simpson over Allen County Scottsville 21-0 at the half. South Warren leading Davies County now at halftime 35-6. And Bowling Green leading Grayson County now 28-12 at the break. Metcalfe County 22, Clinton County 16. That's at halftime. And another halftime score, East Robertson, Tennessee 20, Greenwood 3. And unless you've got something else.
The only one, did you mention the Russellville score?
I do not have that
Russellville's up 43-6 over Fulton.
Okay.
And I think you did a good job. I don't have anything other than what you have there.
Okay.
Anyone we're missing that we need to find?
And then the last report of the games we were talking about, Owensboro and Madisonville North Hopkins, 28-7. Owensboro over Madisonville North Hopkins. The second quarter, Apollo 28, Marshall County 0.
So say that again one more time. We got just a second. Say that again one more time. Who do we play? We've got. I think we're in either way, but we need to win.
Well, Owensboro would be the 1 seed if they beat Madisonville North Hopkins, and they're up 28-7.
Okay.
Apollo would be the 2, and Apollo's ahead of Marshall 28-0 at the half.
Yeah.
So Owensboro would be the 1, Apollo the 2, Madisonville would be the 3.
So if all the games ended right now, if all the games ended, we end up at half here winning. They beat Madisonville North Hopkins. We're going to Apollo in 2 weeks.
Apollo. Yep.
What is that? The 6th or 7th of November.
Be
right?
the first Friday in November, which would be the 7th. Is that right? November 7th. Because Saturday is the 1st, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Next Saturday is November 1st.
It's the 7th.
So as of right now, I mean, things still could change a little bit, but if we were any of the games right now, we'd be headed to Apollo in 2 weeks.
I don't know where.
Going to be going to Owensboro.
Either way.
Likely.
Going that direction.
Yeah. Don't think we'll be going to Madisonville. Unless Madisonville has a big turnaround in the second half.
Yeah.
But that's rather unlikely. So
we'll know here in an hour and a half what everything shakes out.
That is true.
Probably.
We're going to come back with a fall sports report. A lot of fall sports winding down on the hill at Barren County High. We'll talk about some middle school football and more as we continue our coverage here at halftime of the SERTC Halftime Report. Again, the Trojans up 15-14 over Warren Central. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll return. 2 minutes here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport?
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Go over the latest sports report on the hill from Barren County High School and also Barren County Middle School. More middle school to talk about than high school because volleyball tournament just ended in the 15th district on Monday. Barren County lost to Warren East 3-0. It was 25-11, 25-20, and 25-14. So go back to last Saturday, Barren County Middle School football playoffs. This is conference football playoffs. Barren County 7th grade defeated Franklin Simpson 32-16. The 8th grade defeated Franklin Simpson 48-16. And then on Monday, JV football team won over Warren East 30-6. And then on Tuesday, Barren County Conference playoffs, 7th grade won 46-0 over Allen County Scottsville. They will play Christian County tomorrow for the conference championship at Barren County starting at 5:30. 8th grade lost to Glasgow 32-22 to end their season. They finished 10-2. Barren County 7th grade still undefeated. So if they beat Christian County, they'll finish the season undefeated. That's a pretty good year for both 7th and 8th grade. Now, girls basketball, middle school basketball for girls on Tuesday. Barren County won both games, 7th and 8th grade. Barren County won the 7th grade game 24-18 over Butler County. And then the 8th grade won 38-30 over Butler County. Coming up next week in high school sports at Barren County, the fishing team tomorrow will be at Green River Lake. The cross-country team will participate in the region meet at Thomas Nelson early in the morning, like 9 o'clock. And then Tuesday, the bowling team starts up their season against Greene County, and then the bowling team will have a match with South Warren next Thursday. So fall sports winding down, some winter sports kind of revving up a little bit.
Well, what a cold morning tomorrow to go fishing in Green River, right?
Yeah.
But
might be a little icy out there on the lake.
I don't know how it happens, but it happens. I guess they say as you get older, it goes quicker, so I guess that makes me old. But we're already in November of 25, and this school year is going to be half over before you know it. So
yeah,
wrapping up the fall and heading into the winter, and it feels a little colder tonight, so that kind of reminds you that's coming.
High school basketball, 5.5 weeks away.
Yeah.
Trojans and Trojanettes will start out with Greene County at home on December 2nd. Right around the corner.
Official practice started. There's no real such thing as October 15th like it used to be 20 years ago, but official practice started last week for basketball. Scrimmages towards the end of November, and then really get going 1st of December.
Yeah. So it's right around the corner as sports continues at Barren County High School. Again, all the high school scores, middle school scores, you can find those on our website. Go to barren.kyschools.us. Click on athletics, scroll down to the sports report, and find out scores from football, basketball, volleyball, everything else that's going on the hill. We'll have that each day. We update that each day on the website. Couple of scores here to pass along. Hart County leading LaRue County at halftime 42-14. That was a score we did not have earlier. And Logan County over Warren East now at halftime 28-8. We'll be back in 2 minutes with our second half. Trojans 15, Warren Central 14. Back in 2 minutes at WCLU 104.7 FM.
Score big this season with Glasgow EPB Fiber Internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month, with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit dts-ky.com.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Funeral Home. Trojans 15, the Dragons 14 here in Bowling Green. Jay Turner along with Robert Bauer. Again, John Butler and Joey Bunch not able to be with us tonight. I think John will be out next week as well. And hopefully we'll be at Allen County, Scottsville next Friday night, 7 o'clock. We'll be on there at 6:30 with the broadcast.
Joey just sent me a report. He is wrapped up in his pajamas under the blanket with the pumpkin spice latte. So that was to Joey.
Yeah,
I think. Hope
that's okay.
Hopefully they're enjoying their night off,
yeah.
And hopefully we can enjoy a good second half here as we get the ball to start the half. See if we can get a good kickoff return and have a solid drive here coming out of the break.
Yep. Kristen Shelton, Jackson Bird back deep to receive the kick. And the kicker is Justin Alvarez-Bell for Warren Central. And we'll keep you updated on that Owensboro-Madisonville North Hopkins game. Again, they were up, Red Devils were up 28-7 at halftime. Here's Alvarez-Bell. He kicks off from the 40. Trojans moving from left to right. That's going to go a booch kick to the right side of the field. And
33.
That is up. That's Cash McGuire to about the, I was trying to see, the 42, 43-yard line on the far side of the field.
They did not kick it deep any of the other times, so you're tempted to move your guys up to see if we can field and get it to an actual returner there. But Cash did a good job, as he did last time, fielding it and getting some positive yards. So good field position to start.
Yep. Riggs Harris will go under center. Jacksonburg goes in motion out of the field, and handoff is coming to Braxton Carnes. He's going to get the first down and then some, heading downfield, still on his feet. He'll be taken out of bounds at about the 34-yard line.
Super play there by Braxton, going from the 43 all the way to the 38-yard line. One big play results in a first down to start the half.
So they have put the ball at the 38-yard line.
So 20? Give him 20?
Yeah, I thought he got further than that, but not what the officials said, but we got a first down anyway. Moving it downfield here. Handoff inside, and not much there, if anything at all.
Maybe
that was Carnes. He did get a yard. 2nd and 9, just underway, third quarter. Barren County 15, Warren Central 14. Shelton, the receiver, here on the near side. Still Whitaker going out to the left. Harris is under center. He takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off.
Carnes.
And Carnes again going to get pushed back, but let's see if he got to the 35. Did you get to the 35?
Yeah, give him 2.
Okay.
They'll mark it right at the 35, so it'll be 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for Barren.
I mean, you got 2 plays here. You're definitely going for it, 4th down here. So
Whitaker out to the left. Shelton on the near side. Harris on the count. This time, Jackson Bird sweeping around to the left side is not going to get to the first down marker.
Took a big hit. That was 12 over there for them. Garvin, who just lowered his head and kept him from getting the first down, kept Jackson from diving forward. So picked up about 6.
Yep, 4th and 2.
Yeah, a long 2.
Yeah. Ball is resting right at the 30 of Warren Central.
Like I said, going for it no matter what here, but we have to get a huge push to keep this drive going.
Shelton on the near side again for the Trojans. Backfield split, and what do we got? Somebody moved.
Before we even line up, it's false start on us to make it
4th and 7.
I'll have to see. It's kind of
I didn't
not
see
paying
anybody.
attention a ton unless one of our guys lined up offsides.
It's 4th and 7 now for Barren.
We jumped our tackle over there.
Okay.
Moved on the left side.
And this time Harris keeps it. Coming to the near side. Flag on the play.
Got the first down too, but I think it was because of the block that they called the hold on.
Yeah.
Shooting herself in the foot there.
You cannot do that.
We go from 4th and 2 to 4th and 7 to now 4th and 20.
Yeah, that moves it back to the 45.
You really got to think about punting here because likelihood of picking up 4th and 16 is not very good, and now you want to try to pin them deep with the punt. So you go
went from 4th and 2, and now we got to punt it.
Yeah, not a great turn.
Bird punts it away. It's a high bounce, and going to let that one roll down to around the 4-yard line.
Good job. Using the turf bounce to pin them deep on our second punt. Kick coverage was an issue on the kickoff, but that time they chose not to field it for whatever reason, and it bounced. Hit at the 20, and so it bounced a good 15 yards down inside they'll actually spot it inside the 4.
Yeah, between the 4 and the 3.
All right, big opportunity here. See what our defense can do.
They got 2 receivers here on the near side, and one split out wide right.
Different formation there. They got 2 backs in the back.
Yeah, is it? I was trying to see who the numbers are back there. So it's Carver. And Carver crosses the 5 to about the 7, close to the 8.
Whitaker wrapped him up at his feet there, and 54 finished him off up top.
Sean Brody.
I didn't think he got 4, but that's what they gave him.
Yeah, 2nd down 6 for Warren Central.
Got out of the shadows of their goalpost a little bit, gave them some room.
Snap comes to Dunn.
Carver again.
And Carver.
Nothing.
Not much there. If I may have lost a half yard. We'll see where they spotted.
Tried the right side, and the whole
around the 8.
Whole line got him there.
And it brings up 3rd down. They gave him just a little bit, about a half yard. It's 3rd down 5 for the Dragons.
I think Fryer kind of led the way there over on the left side of our defense.
Got their 2 receivers here on the near side, and that's North and Hyde.
I don't think they'll throw it here, but we can't just leave him alone.
And he's looking like he's going to throw. Here's Dunn out of the end zone. He's going to throw it deep. It's going to go toward North, and oh my goodness, they're going to throw a flag for defensive interference.
That's a tough penalty, and Coach Myers is going to go let that guy know about it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Show the replay on that one. Glasgow Electric Plant Board bringing their instant replays.
The kid was kind of diving, and Jackson had just an arm bar on him, but Coach is not going to get an explanation that he's happy with, but they get a first down via the penalty.
And then there's a flag thrown for some reason.
Yeah, they're going to give a sideline warning to Coach Myers. So, if not unsportsmanlike, we'll see what they say. Yeah, there's just a sideline warning. That's the first time's a warning. Kind of knows his boundaries there. He's done this a few times.
Yep. So the ball is at the 24. Warren Central. They're going to have 3 receivers here on the near side. One split out wide right.
The hard part about that, it gives you the first down. So I get to start all over again.
Yep. Snap comes to Dunn. He's back to throw. He's looking, throwing it deep. It is going to be intercepted.
Yeah, our guy.
How about Jackson Bird on the interception?
He said, how about pass interference this? And just said, we'll take the ball and get it back.
Yeah.
As he went up over top of the Warren Central receiver, and they had kind of a little bit of a collision there.
Yeah, the receiver is down on his back, and he's still down.
Their passing game is a little haphazard. They kind of just drop back and throw it and try to air it out. And that was one who was the intended receiver.
Jules Hyde.
So I don't know really what happened there. He's kind of walking gingerly off, holding his back maybe a little bit. So,
of course, they had their running back, Walter Moore, went out with what appeared to be an ankle injury early in the first half.
He's not been back in, has he? And I don't see 6 on the sideline.
No. I don't see him anywhere. I mean, unless he's in the crowd there on the sideline.
Second interception Central's thrown. One for Shelton, and Bird got that one.
Yep.
Back on offense.
And a split backfield for the Trojans.
Carnes.
And handoff Braxton Carnes off left side, and he'll pick up about 4, maybe 5 on the play. How about give him 6?
Yeah.
6-yard pickup for Braxton Carnes. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Carnes is the primary ball carrier so far in the second half. He's got 4 of our 5 plays to him.
Harris on the count, quick. Hands off, Corbin Wells. Sweeps it around to the left side. Wells still on his feet, still going. Gets a first down and extra yardage across the 40 to the 38 of Warren Central.
Good agility to pick up 16, make it 17. No, they moved it back there.
Yeah,
so
they did. They
16.
moved it back a yard. It'll be at the 39.
He's at 8 for 94.
Weston Shelter receiver. Split backfield once again. And this time Harris keeps it. Harris trying to get to the outside. He's going to go! 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Barren County.
He just slid through a small gap right there and used his blockers excellently. How about a huge touchdown there for the Trojans on a 39-yard scamper?
39-yard for Briggs Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the night for the Trojans, and gives the Trojans the lead at 21-14 now. With 6:52 to go here in the third quarter.
So this is kind of a unique decision. We're up 7.
Yeah.
So
got to go for 2.
Got to go for 2,
yep.
But going for 1 would give you up 8.
Right.
So we're going for the lead instead of the tie.
Yep. And it's Jackson Bird cutting to the left side and for the 2-point conversion.
Nice.
That's his 2nd one of the night. Jackson Bird with a 2-point conversion, and now the Trojans have taken a 23-14 lead. 6:52 to go here in the third quarter. Harris's 39-yard touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group, and Jackson Bird's 2-point conversion brought to you by Extreme Health Club and Fitness. So a little bit of a cushion now for the Trojans here at 23-14.
Yeah, you got to extend that lead. 1 point wasn't comfortable, and they're a couple of big plays away from getting back in the game. So you squander away kind of that opening possession. Weren't able to cash in. The penalty obviously hurt you a lot, and you look at it and say, hey, we go get an interception, and that's our 3rd time. All 3 of our touchdowns have come directly off of Warren Central turnovers.
Mm-hmm. Jacob Dooley to kick out from the 40. North, and is Hyde back in the game? No, he is here on the sideline. I was trying to see who the other kickoff returner is. But here's Dooley kicking this one away. Going to the left side of the field. It will go out of bounds. North was over there, and I think the other kickoff returner was number 12, Tyron Garvin. So 6:52 to go, third period. 23-14 Trojans. Warren Central will have the football.
Dragons take over first and 10 by their own 35.
Better coverage there, right?
Mm-hmm. Warren Central sends two receivers to the right. Davey Dunn takes the snap, hands it off. Carver. You know, after he had those three big runs there earlier, the Trojans have been able to collapse on him.
Yeah, 10, 10, 31. Since 3, -2, 4, 1, and 0.
Yeah. So now 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. They've got a number 3 in there, but I don't have it.
Gotcha.
You may want to check that one because I don't have him on either the lineup or the roster.
3 is Kingston Wilkinson.
Okay, so that was the other number 38 that we had on the other roster earlier.
Oh, big hit.
Yeah. That was, is that Moore who's back in the game?
Yeah, quarterback kept it there. That was
Tavy
actually
Dunn.
5.
Tavy Dunn.
And we kind of stood him up, and then we came over top to make sure that tackle didn't result in more than 2 yards. So pick up a 2 for the quarterback, bring it up third and
8, or 7.5, something like that. Glasgow leading Edmonson County 42-0 after the third quarter in a running clock there. Scotty Field. Trips to the right side. Dunn rolling out right. Just missed him. And gets the ball downfield, and it is going to be intercepted.
Whitaker had a terrific chance at the sack, forcing him to roll out of the pocket and throw on the run. And Bird gets his second interception, just undercutting the route. Their 4th turnover of the night, 3rd interception, 2 for Bird this half.
The big turnover by Warren Central here. 5:23 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's what I kind of am concerned about with their passing game. They take a lot of chances. They throw it up and try to make plays instead of really knowing coverages and checking down through their options there.
Yeah, I think Dunn has thrown, 5 or 6 interceptions this year, and he's thrown, 3 tonight. And
we just fumbled
the football, and they have got it back. Goodness gracious.
That was before we could even get to the line of scrimmage. It seems like we'd already fumbled, so we look at our 3rd turnover of the night and watching the replay, it looked like it was they just blew it up. They got in the backfield before we were able to hand the ball off to Carnes, and Briggs saw it, pulled it, and the collision just caused the 2nd fumble of the night.
Yeah. 2 receivers here on the near side for Warren Central. The handoff there to Carver. Nothing there. The defense has really contained Carver here in the second half.
I think that was Brody and Jesus Hernandez in there to tackle, actually cause a loss.
Yeah, loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Apollo leading 42-6 at half in their game.
Let's see.
Over Marshall County.
Looks like we got
Owensboro 41-7.
There was a flag there. It was an illegal shift on Central, which we clearly declined. We take the down and the loss of 1 instead of them keeping the down and loss of 5. This half not going as quick as the first.
No, it's been a little slow.
Have had a couple possessions, couple turnovers, and still 5 minutes left in the quarter. You can tell it's getting colder, too.
It is getting colder. That's the reason why I shut the window up here. It got heat on up here, but it's not putting out very much. Tavy Dunn, the quarterback, out of the shotgun, takes the snap. It's to Carver once again, and nothing there.
Hernandez, Wells, kind of right there. So they're just continuing to try. Their offense is not very diverse. They don't have a whole lot of options, a whole lot of plays. It's just kind of simple up the middle stuff. And once we kind of cave down on that, it's nothing really there. I think Whitaker might have been in on that too.
Timeout brought to you by The People's Bank. 4:23 to go here in the third quarter. Barren County with a 23-14 lead over Warren Central. Got a few scores here to pass along to you. As I mentioned, Apollo leading Marshall County 42-6 at the half. Owensboro 41. Madisonville North Hopkins 7 in the third quarter. So we can kind of see where that's going to end up now, with Owensboro being the 1, Apollo the 2, and Madisonville North Hopkins the 3. Also, Dare County leading Butler County 28-7 into the third quarter. Into the third quarter, it was 42-0 Glasgow over Edmondson County. Caverna 30, Ballard Memorial 0 at halftime. Latest scores on the Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird scoreboard update.
A lot of games around the area. And third down here for Central, 3rd and 10.
3 receivers on the left side for the Dragons. One split out to the right. Tavy Dunn dropping back, looking, being chased now. In trouble. Now he got out of the crowd there and runs it, spinning, going down, trying to get him down. And finally, at the inside the 30, around the 29-yard line. I thought we had him wrapped up way back here.
Yeah, we had him dead to rights for a loss of about 10. Instead, he picks up 16 and a first down to keep this drive going.
4:08 to go here in the third. 23-14 Trojans. Caverna now has extended their lead over Ballard Memorial after 3, 36-0 Colonels.
He's got 84 on the night as their quarterback.
Davey Dunn takes the snap and the handoff.
Carver.
And not much there. He might have got a yard on that one.
Yeah, they'll give him forward progress.
Yep.
But that
I don't know.
Really doesn't get him anything,
No.
did it? They didn't move the stick at all.
Didn't move it. Thought the official may have walked over 1 yard there, but 2nd and 10.
Doing a good job clogging up the middle. That was Hernandez again that got first.
And we jump off sides.
Won't give him the first down, but it'll give him half of it.
Yep.
We are back to penalty central here. That is 9 for 75. Very undisciplined compared especially to last week.
Yeah. So now 2nd and 5 for the Dragons with 2 receivers on the right side. Stepping back, here is the pass. It is going to be broken up.
I think
somebody got a hand on it.
You have to see that number there. I think we did get a hand on it, and it looks like it was, well, they turned where I think it's Browning who it was.
Yes,
got a hand
yes,
on
it was. It was intended for the receiver, which number 12. Just tell me who that was, because he's not on the original roster.
Yeah.
Tyron Garvin. Is that right?
Get back in there. It looks like Garvin. Yeah.
Okay. Garvin. 3rd down and 5. Now this time Dunn's going to keep it, coming to the near side. Try to stay in bounds. He went out of bounds right around the, let's see what the official.
I think it's more towards the 5 there.
Yeah,
though.
It's about the 7, looks like.
Another first down. The ball was, original line of scrimmage was after that penalty, the 24. So.
Dragons threatening here, 2:59 to go in the third quarter. And here's a snap to Dunn. Dunn going to keep it once again. He's going to run it in and gets stopped. Nope, he got out of bounds at around the 2.
Maybe double on the carry.
So it is 2nd and goal from the 2.
2nd down goal from the 2.
Got Carver to his left. Now he's going to go under center this time. Dunn's going to,
It looked like they jumped.
I thought they moved.
There's the flag.
Yeah.
That's going to get a false start.
Yeah.
They tried to go hurry up and just use a quarterback sneak, and their line jumped, and the official called it there.
Yeah. So that'll move them back to the 7.
The quarterback's got over 100 on the night. He's got 104. The penalty helps a little bit, but it's still second down and goal from the 7.
Tavy Dunn for the Dragons takes the snap. He's going to keep it, cuts back inside, and did he make it in?
They said he did.
They said he did. So Tavy Dunn with a 7-yard run to make it a 23-20 ball game. Trojans still on top here with 2:42 to go in the third period.
Well, they tried Carver, and then, we did a super job. The last carries were 0-1, -1, 0-1 for it. So they really tried to continue to go to him and said this isn't working, and really just direct snapped it to the quarterback, almost Wildcat type, give him that extra blocker, and we did not have an answer for him as he picked up 16, 16, 4, and 7 on his last 4 carries, and that last one got him a touchdown. No matter what they do here, it'll still be we'll still be up.
Right,
because
one
we were
point
ahead,
if they make it.
We were ahead in ahead by 2 possessions.
Yeah,
but a lot more uncomfortable now that they pulled within a single score. They don't have anything to do but go for 2 points, right?
Right, because
that's all they do.
They have not kicked an extra point all year. South Warren leading Davies County 49-6 after 3 periods of play. And let's see what else I have here quickly on the scoreboard update. Let's see. Monroe County 47, Greene County 7 after 3. Bowling Green 35, Grayson County 12 after 3.
They got about a 60%, so 6 out of 10 conversion rate on their 2-point conversions, not including that's coming into tonight. They're 50% tonight so far, right?
Yeah. Yep.
More spread out. They got 4 receivers in a different formation than we've seen, and only 1 back.
Right. And there's the snap, and that one's going to go into the end zone. It's picked off right out of the end zone by the Trojans, and coming upfield with it.
That was Browning.
He caught that just inside the end zone. That was number 17 that threw that toward the end zone. I have Kathan Forte.
Yeah, it was a different quarterback.
Yeah, because they had 4 wide receivers and a left-handed quarterback, 2 receivers on each side.
Yeah, Forte is a sophomore. He's only thrown 4 passes all year, so I guess he's kind of their backup quarterback, if you will. But they tried to give us a different look there on the conversion, which failed, and it remains a 3-point game. So we'll get the ball back with 2:42 to go in the third, and
they've got a player that's down
right here on the near side, and you can't see through their sideline to know who that is.
Looking at the right leg.
This third quarter has taken longer than the whole
first half. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting close to 9 o'clock now. 2:42 to go here in the third. Barren County 23, Warren Central 20.
Got to be close to getting into the 40s now, doesn't it?
Yes, I was going to check the latest temperature here. Yes, you're correct. 49 degrees right now in Bowling Green. And a mostly clear sky. Got some rain in the forecast for next week.
Yeah, it hasn't rained hardly at all fall, and next week it looks like there's a chance of rain every day.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All chances of rain and temperatures in the upper 50s.
Nothing makes me happier at school than a week of rain.
Yeah. Supposed to have some, frost tonight maybe, or?
Yeah, it was last night.
Last night we got some frost, too.
Frost, freeze warning. for some of the surrounding counties. I think it was kind of a light frost maybe you woke up to this morning. All right, this, because of injury, just was a little bit prolonged, but he is up and walked off and good to go.
That was who was that went off?
I watched him walk off, but didn't see the number.
Okay. All right, Justin Alvarez-Bell will kick off for the Dragons. Jackson Bird, Weston Shelton, onside kick.
Did not
go. It did not go.
The aforementioned 10 yards.
Only got to about the 49.
So that should be a procedure penalty, or you just get it where you just take over.
I guess take over from 49.
Yeah.
2:38. As I mentioned, long third quarter.
Those are good when they work, but bad because you give the opposition terrific field position. So we start this drive in Warren Central territory.
Yeah, actually it only went 8 yards. Here's Harris under center, taking the snap. Handoff, busting through and going upfield with it. That's a good run, hard run by Braxton Carnes.
Right at the stick.
Yeah.
And they give him a first down.
Well, he should get it.
He got right out there. He got 10, so that's now 8 carries. He's got 5 here in the second half, and he'll have a total of 46 yards after that carry. It's our 4th first down this half.
First score of the night from Allen County, Scottsville, 42-0. Franklin Simpson after 3. This time it comes to Jackson Bird on the near side. Megan cut the corner. He's going to try to go. 20 down to the 15. And another first down for the Trojans.
Good job just using his athleticism around that right end. See where they spot it.
I believe it's right on the 15,
right?
Yep.
So give him a pickup of 23 on his 4th carry. Back-to-back first downs on the ground. Get you inside the red zone very quickly.
Just under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the left. Harris. This time, Braxton Carnes working his way through, and he's in. Touchdown, Barren County.
That's how you move the football right there. That's 3 plays of just boom, 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 and all of a sudden 15-yard touchdown there puts you back up 2 scores.
Yep.
So you go extra point here to go up 10 if you make it.
Braxton Carnes on the 15-yard Riley Diddle Group touchdown to give Barren County a 29-20 lead. And now Jacob Dooley for the extra point. Jackson Pierce is the holder for the Trojans. Here's a snap. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good by Dooley.
23, 10, and 15, and give you 7 in really less than 2 minutes. It was about a 2-minute drive, 3-play, 2-minute drive that just ran it right down through Warren Central's defense.
Yep. So we'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Trojan Football on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Ford North will let it go out of bounds.
Smart play for that kid over there. Just angled toward the sideline a little too much, and he did the right thing by letting it go out of bounds. So that'll be a procedure penalty on us. Instead of trying to pin them deep off the kickoff, they get it at the 35.
Barren County now leading 30-20 with 1:37 to go here in the third quarter.
All right. Last drive, the quarterback really hurt us with his legs. They've attempted, but have not completed a pass here in the second half.
Yeah. 2 receivers each way for the Dragons. Tavy Dunn.
Carver.
And Carver trying to cut the corner, and he will not cut the corner as he will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, tried to swing around the left side, and Braxton Carnes, who just scored that touchdown, made a tackle for no gain.
Second down 10. This quarter has lasted at least 30 minutes, it seems like.
Well, we've had 6 penalties, 3 turnovers, 2 touchdowns. So a lot going on this quarter.
Couple of injuries.
Yeah.
It's done. Coming to the near side. Now trying to go the other way with it. Running across field, and Briggs Harris trying to slow him down. He finally gets him down at the Trojan 45-yard line.
Pick up 20.
Stops the clock with 42.9 to play in the third.
He's got 131, Jay. 14 carries for 131 yards.
Well, Glasgow's game ends with a 57-0 blowout over Edmonson County.
Got a chance to go run the table next week, don't they?
Yeah. Here's Dunn. And Barren
tried to guess the snap count right there, and we had 2 guys break.
Got in a little bit of a hurry.
There's another penalty to add to the total. We are now well into double digits. That's 11 for 85.
Getting close to 100 yards. 1st and 5 now for the Dragons. 15 seconds to play. They may let the clock run out. I don't think they're – but they usually get on the line pretty quick. But, yeah, they're going to let the clock run out here as we go to the end of the third here in Bowling Green. It's the Barren County Trojans 30, Warren Central Dragons 20. One more quarter to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Trojan football at WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
You buy Scooters Coffee. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Robert's put his coat on. A little chilly. We do have a heat on in here, though. And I shut my window. That helped a little bit. You've shut yours about halfway, so.
Got to have the feel of a game. I don't like
I like the crowd noise. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a box. Hart County 48, LaRue County 14 after 3.
All right.
Going to get some more finals. Monroe 47, Green 7. That's a final.
We were
moving right along pretty good there until the third quarter.
We were in contention for one of the first games finished in the Central Time Zone, and now we in contention for one of the last.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here in Bowling Green now. Davey Dunn keeps it, spins, comes off a couple of tacklers, trying to stay in bounds. He's going to be tackled right around the 30. He'll get a first down, extra 5 yards there after it was 1st and 5.
Actually, they mark it for
way on down. I didn't think he got that far.
He just
down
kept
to
moving,
28.
didn't they?
Yeah.
143.
Know who they play next week? You want to know who they play next week?
I'm not sure.
Here's Dunn airing it out toward the end zone. It's going to be caught, and that's North. Did he make it in or got?
They said he did catch it, but he was out of bounds
right
before he
around
made the goal line.
Yeah. They play Madisonville North Hopkins
Wow.
next week.
They got
team to finish up with.
They got to go there.
I think it's here. It's here because it's senior night next week.
That's right. One of the best teams in 5A.
Yeah, and they're getting slammed tonight by Owensboro.
They mark him out like at the half-inch line. So that was a 28-yard pass play. Their first completion. Actually, their first completion to their own team. They completed 2 to us. That was a big play.
Yeah, snap to Dunn. Dunn is trying to work his way in, but he got stopped.
Wells hit him first, and then everybody else kind of came in. They actually lost yardage there.
Yeah, they did. And that's going to they moved it to the 1.
Yeah. He was at the 1-inch line.
Yeah.
So he definitely lost a little bit.
49-14, South Warren defeats Davies County tonight. Stay undefeated. Snap to Dunn. Handoff coming inside.
New player in the game there.
New player,
8.
Number 8 for Warren Central.
We'll probably have to look that one up.
I don't have an 8.
I've got 8 as Javion Smith.
Javion Smith. Okay.
So
1-yard run, touchdown for Smith. Makes it 30-26. And, of course, they will go for 2.
Javion, a backup running back there. Hadn't got a lot
Let's
of
see
carries.
what I had his number for.
Maybe 22.
Yeah.
It's his second touchdown of the year.
Yeah. And the 2-point conversion is picked off by Corbin Wells.
Super pressure.
That's the second time we picked off a pass in the end zone on the conversion.
Yes, Whitaker and Connor Thomas right up the middle got some good pressure and just forced him to let it go, trying to see what would happen. So they have not been very successful in the 2-point conversions tonight.
It's a 30-26 ball game with 10:44 to play.
They're actually losing points because they don't have the ability to kick it, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right. But they are forcing us to answer, though. They're forcing us to kind of match their touchdowns with touchdowns.
That's true.
To make it us on the plus side of a one-possession game. You don't want to get in a shootout with them. They've been in a couple this year.
Warren East game was what, 58-45?
Yeah.
And they scored 44 on Ohio County earlier in the year.
34 against Allen. So they've put up some points, but they haven't been in very many close games. That only close game was the Warren East game that they played. We'll see what they do. We've got to be cognizant that the last time they kicked was an onside kick, and they have not kicked it deep at all tonight, so we're way up.
Yeah. Alvarez Bell. And that one's going to come to the near side of the field, and it's caught by Jackson Pierce. Pierce got away from one tackler, gets away from another one, going to the far side of the field, still on the run, and he will be taken out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Really good return. He probably only gained 10 yards, but he probably ran 30 all the way across the field and backwards, but made something out of that and used some blocks to get us close to midfield. One possession game like this, I said this earlier in the game, we have not had a lot of margin for error all year, but we don't have it tonight either, as they don't have enough play. They actually had too many players on the field.
Here's Corbin Wells sweeping around to the right side. He's still on the run, going to the far side of the field, and tackle made about the 35-yard line.
Pick up a 20 if they mark it on the 35. Yeah, first down, pickup of 19.
They put it at the actually at the 36.
puts Corbin over 100 tonight.
Yeah. First and 10 Trojans. Weston Shelton, the receiver, out to the right. Near side is Whitaker. And nice run there.
Straight up the middle by Carnes.
Right up the middle. Another first down for Barren. Got it across the 25 to the 23-yard line.
Headed on the 36 down to the 23, so pick up a 13 there by Braxton. He's getting a lot of carries here, and we're just kind of splitting them up now, Corbin and Braxton.
Shelton to the right, Bird to the left, or excuse me, still Whitaker to the left. Another handoff up the middle.
We had a little trouble with that snap. We almost bobbled it a little bit, but he was able to really secure it, turn around and just hand it to Carnes again, pickup of 6.
That moved it to the 18-yard line.
He's got 11 for 80, does Braxton.
Second down and 5 for the Trojans. Shelton, the receiver, out to the right.
Really stacking the box.
Yeah, split backfield. And Harris keeps it. Harris trying to work his way in. He's going to go. Touchdown, Barren County.
And that's a good counter. Instead of putting it in the air and taking some chances, that's a really good counter to those up-the-middle calls. As you continually run up the middle, run up the middle, run up the middle, you just have to give him just a slight variation, and him going around the edge there with his ball handling, faking it up the middle around the edge, gets him a 19-yard touchdown.
And that's Harris's, second touchdown of the night. He scored the first Barren County touchdown.
Yep, for 3 out, and we are going to go for 2.
Going to go for 2 to try to extend this lead to 12.
Yeah.
Make a 2-touchdown advantage. And there is Jackson Bird.
Same play.
How about that one? He sweeps around from the left to the right for the 2-point conversion.
Same play almost every 2-point conversion. How many 2-point conversions has Jackson had? Does he have all of them?
1, 2, 3.
Yep. And they've all been just kind of that fake it up the middle and give it to him on a jet motion around the edge, and he hasn't been touched in any of those situations. So we're really spreading around the wealth, running the football. Haven't really put it in the air at all here in the second half, but it's because we have found a little bit of light to move the football on the ground.
So 9:02 to go here in the ball game. It's Barren County 38, Warren Central 26. Briggs Harris's touchdown. Brought to you by Riley Dental Group and Jackson Bird's 2-point conversion by Extreme Health Club and Fitness.
How about this? Braxton Carnes has 11 carries for 80 and a touchdown. Harris has 6 for 83 and 2 touchdowns. Wells has 9 for 113 and 2 touchdowns. So really spreading it out on the ground, but everybody being successful as we're getting really close to having 300-yard backs tonight. Still 9 minutes to
Still 9 minutes
try.
to go, yeah. Jacob Dooley with a kickoff.
Good job on the ground.
Yes. And I didn't think they were going to go for it. And they finally went and said, hey, we better go get that. And they fell down to the football, and they'll have it at the 32-yard line.
It's a good in-game modification because our kick coverage has been suspect in a couple of situations. So you don't want to give them, right after we run it down the field quickly, you don't want to give them a big return to get momentum, as this is still back to a 2-score game. We're up 12, 8 minutes to go. So one stop, honestly, I think, ends this football game.
Yeah. Bowling Green beats Grayson County tonight 49-12, so they will take the number 1 seed in the district officially.
Changed quickly, didn't it?
Yep. Handoff coming in there to,
this is 8 again.
That is Smith. Yep. Smith on the carry for Warren Central. He'll pick up, let's see. Well, he got to the 40, so about 8 yards.
Smith's the same back that carried the 2-point conversion right there a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, Javion Smith. Second down and 2 for the Dragons at their own 40. 8.5 minutes to play. Barren County 38, Warren Central 26.
We barely got names and numbers, so heights and weights were completely out of the question.
That. Trips to the left for the Dragons. Dunn looking to the near side. He's going to air it out, and it is going to be on target, and they're going to score a touchdown. Goodness gracious alive.
We went for knocking it down and missed. And number 12.
That is a 50, 60, 67-yard touchdown pass. Goodness gracious alive.
I think it was just 60.
Was it 60?
Just straight up
that
60.
was from the
they were on the 40, yeah. Just a 60-yard touchdown to number 12 there.
And that comes with 8 minutes to play in the game, and that cuts the lead to 38-32.
12 is Tyrone Garvin.
Tyrone Garvin, yeah. And they'll go for the two-point conversion, and they're not going to make it.
Oh, they tried to give it to the same back
that
made
that
it
was
a while ago.
Smith. No, not Smith, but
Smith.
Number 8.
Yeah, Smith.
Yeah.
And we just stacked the box and really didn't give him any kind of running lane. So, really, what was that, 2 plays, and they score a touchdown on a big 60-yard game.
60-yard pass from Tavy Dunn. 38-32 Trojans. 8:04 still to go in this game.
Only 2 pass completions this half, and that one goes for a touchdown. Good play call from them, and that was more well-designed than just dropping back and throwing it up and see what happens. We've really been keying on the run, and they took advantage there.
Yeah.
So much for a stop. You got to score again. We're up 6.
Yeah, need a little more cushion here.
Been running the ball fantastic. See if we can keep that up.
Mm-hmm. Alvarez Bell. Yeah, that will be fielded at the 25-yard line. Weston Shelton. Shelton, a flag on the play. He got to the 40.
Going to clearly be on us.
That'll move the ball back.
I think they called a block in the back.
Mm-hmm.
How about 12 penalties?
We're at 100 yards, right?
95.
95.
Just
way too many.
Give us more to run, maybe.
Yeah.
This is well.
And Corbin Wells will be taken down at the 28.
He threw a flag after the play was over.
I'm not sure what that is.
Unless we get a face mask, that's a weird way to drop a penalty. But as long as that was strung out, there's obviously a good chance at being a hold. This is the holdingest crew we've had in a long time.
It is.
Blocking the back.
Yeah, blocking the back against the Trojans.
They're going to take the penalty. First and 20. So there's your 100. 13 for 105. That was kind of a weak block in the back, but we did put our hands right in the middle of the zero there and push him down. So that's kind of why he just haphazardly threw that flag there on the ground right after the play was over.
Still Whitaker, the receiver here on the near side. And a run. Braxton Carnes, hard running Braxton Carnes gets it across the 30 to the 31.
In a 15, got a lot of it back.
Actually, they put the ball on the 30. I thought he got to the 31. So second down and about 6 for Barren. Wideouts are split. This time it comes to Jackson Bird, sweeping around the right side and out of bounds and around the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of, should be 5 on the play. I think I'll put it at the 35. Yeah, 5-yard pickup for Jackson Bird. Right close to a first down, about a half-yard short.
Jackson has not carried it in a while. But gave us good positioning there to pick up this 3rd and 1. We need to be disciplined and watch our own snap count.
Here's Harris. Oh, wow.
And we fumbled.
Yeah, fumbled again.
They not only
They
not only stopped us, but we fumbled, and they have the football. They surprised us. Really what they did, they surprised us and caught us off guard and whipped us around and caused us to drop the football. And this is how the game flips right here.
Yeah, and they've got it at the Trojan 37.
Third fumble
the momentum has shifted to Central's way here.
3rd lost fumble of the night.
Davey Dunn.
Kept it.
Yep, going to the far side of the field, and he'll be stopped at around the 30, maybe the 29. That's going to be a gain of 7, maybe 8.
Yeah. He is the player that I would make not give the ball up, honestly. I would not put the ball in anybody's hands but his. He's got 149. 17 for 149 for them.
4 wide receivers, 3 to the near side. The handoff. And down at the 20.
Gain another, add another 10 to it.
That's Davey Dunn once again. He didn't hand it off. He faked the handoff and kept it himself. And now he's got it at the Trojan 20.
Play calling for Warren Central should be really easy right now. Give it to Dunn and let him create, because he is got that extra blocker out in front of him, and we have made no attempts to stop him right now. It's kind of like the kid they had last week. We did not stop him whatsoever.
Snap to Dunn.
Gave it to Carver, and we've stopped him.
Stop Carver.
It's right up the middle, what, 2?
Yeah.
Maybe. Had some whistles there, but I don't know.
A little jawing going on out there or what?
So Carver picks up 1 to make it 2nd and 9.
5:15, the clock running here in the 4th, and we got a 38-32 game.
And all of a sudden, they don't get in a whole lot of hurry here.
And 3 receivers again to the near side, 1 split out to the left. Dunn keeps it, going to the far side of the field, and a flag on the play.
That referee is going to have to ice his arm tomorrow because he's thrown 10 flags of the 20 that's been thrown in the game. Picked up about 6. And let's see, a hole.
Against the Dragons.
This game would have been over an hour and a half ago if every time the official throws a flag, he didn't walk all the way over here to basically the track to make the call. That's going to be a penalty that we accept. So that's their 7th penalty for 65 and backs them up to 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14, the ball is at the Trojan 24. And Dunn's going to throw. The pass is complete to his receiver.
Quick throw.
And tackle made at the 20.
Number 3.
Number 3 for the Dragons. And
3 is Wilkinson. Kingston
Wilkinson. We had him listed number 38 on the roster.
So they
made
good little pickup
some
there.
of it. Now it's going to be 3rd and 9 with the ball at the 20-yard line.
Picked up 6.
Actually, the 19. 3rd and 9 for the 19. Dunn looking to air it out. Going to keep it, though. And out of bounds. But a flag for a hold for the Dragons again, and we'll back them up.
got about 5 there, so I think we'll see. It would be 4th and 5 or 3rd and 19 or so. And Coach Meyer says we're going to take that penalty. Back-to-back penalties for them.
Yeah, that's going to move them back to about close to the 30-yard line, right at the 29.
And I think they think that probably puts them in a passing down.
Yeah.
The way the quarterback's been running the ball, I wouldn't always say that.
And Dunn in trouble.
Take him down one time.
And still Whitaker couldn't get to him in time, but he threw the pass, and it's incomplete.
He actually did a really good job of getting the ball out as he was under distress there. And he found a receiver somehow, so it wasn't intentional grounding. So now it's 4th and right about 20. It's more
Close,
like 19.
Yeah. Ball is at the Barren County 29-yard line. 3:42 to play.
I would have seriously thought about running the quarterback there if I was them to at least get half of it. But they have chosen in these situations to really go to the pass.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have enough guys over here on this side. We got to move another.
Dunn in shotgun, drops back. He's looking, being chased. Corbin Wells with a big sack.
Big time to shoot right up the middle from that linebacker position, untouched, and take the quarterback down before he could even set his feet to do anything. Big time loss there.
The Trojans will take over at their own 39-yard line with 3:37 to play, leading 38-32.
The only thing that's backed him up is that loss of 10 on the sack. So that's maybe as many touchdowns as we've had, almost a contender for play of the game, just because they were driving with an opportunity to honestly take the lead. A couple penalties back him up, and then we have not sacked him tonight very many times, if at all. And
I think that may be the first time.
Corbin gets a big sack there. Now we just need to salt away a 3:37 on the clock.
There's the handoff. Nice run, power run, all the way out to the 50-yard line.
Pickup of 11 and a first down there. So
Corbin Wells.
Wells adds to his total. He's got 10 for 124. How about a 12-plus yard average tonight for Corbin?
It's pretty good.
So now we need to be cognizant, and this is harder without a play clock, but the coaching staff has to kind of talk to Briggs about using some clock before we get to the line. Usually we don't have a lot of problem with that because it takes us so long to get the play in and get to the line.
Still Whitaker here on the near side. Weston Shelton to the right. Handoff comes to Jackson Bird, sweeping around the right side, and he breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, takes one with him, and goes down at about the 42, maybe the 41.
Really good job.
Just shy of a first down.
Add 9 to his total. Got 78, just short of the first down. Stay in bounds. We're going to be under 2:30 when we snap this ball. They've got 3 timeouts. I don't think anybody's called it. As long as this half has been, I don't think anybody's called a timeout, have they?
I don't think so. They have. It was an official timeout. It wasn't a team timeout. 2nd and 2 for the Trojans as Harris will go under center. And Corbin Wells breaking to the outside, and he'll be tackled behind at around the 25-yard line. First down for the Trojans here with 2:05 to play, moving the chains. Now the clock will run. They'll have it now at they'll spot it at the 26. Shelton to the right. Goes in the backfield. Now Harris goes under center, takes a snap, hands it off to Wells. Wells on the right side will take it inside the 20 down to about the 17. There's a late flag. And the signal is against Barren.
Is it after the play?
Must have been.
They're not moving.
Well,
they're not moving anything there.
Going to be taken back to the 33. Minute 25 to play.
I'm surprised Central's not doing anything with those timeouts.
Out 16.
All right. Wells is a lone man in the backfield. Harris will go under center. And there's the handoff. Nope, Harris kept it. Now we got a flag, and that'll be coming back.
I know we want
to block.
Yeah, I know we want to try to, still use some facets of our offense, but anytime we go outside of the tackles right now, they're looking to call a hold, honestly. So there's nothing wrong with just kind of keeping it up the middle, and that eliminates almost the opportunities to get that hold call. But still at the same time, we're running some clock as it's 2nd and a half mile as we picked up our 14th penalty tonight.
All the way back to the 39-yard line. I guess both teams together have, over 200 yards or close to it?
We got 115. They got 75.
Yeah, that's 190. That's close. Now what we got? Timeout?
Myers is concerned why the clock's not running. They've got one fella up here that announces and keeps the clock.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much time was supposed to be on there.
Offensive penalty. He's saying it should run. Now we're going to take a timeout.
Okay, Trojans take a timeout with 1:20 to go. We'll take a timeout. 30-second break. 38-30 Barren, or 38-32 Barren County. Back in 30 seconds here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Timeout call. And more final scores coming in here in just a minute. We'll pass those along to you during our post-game wrap-up.
I feel like it's another night where we could just stay down here and do the scoreboard show.
That's true. I mean, we're at 9:30 now. We thought we were going to be one of the earlier ones to finish, and now we're one of the later ones to finish.
All right.
Second and a mile.
Don't do anything fancy. Just still keep running the ball up the middle.
Harris. This time it comes to Jackson Bird. Ooh, Bird gets hit hard at the 38.
Billingsley had a good block over on the outside, but we were just outnumbered there as they were really creeping up. And now it's 3rd and
28.
Yeah. So Bird, nothing on that one.
1:05. Here we go. Coming down a minute to play.
I must be mistaken, or they're not very good at clock management. Why do they not call a timeout? They have 3 timeouts,
I know.
Don't they?
I thought they did. I mean,
are they trying not to play for the playoffs?
I don't know. I mean, they're not going to make it. That's for sure. Bird goes in motion to the right. Harris under center taking the snap, and he's going to keep it, trying to bounce to the outside, and he'll be brought down at the 38, and it brings up a 4th down with 31 seconds.
And he pointed the wrong way, surely. We didn't take a timeout.
We've got an injured Trojan.
Yeah, Briggs got slung down. They wound him up and threw him down. And all the big hits he's taken this year, he's popped right back up. So it took him a second, but he did again. Yeah. So it's 4th and a bunch. Briggs didn't pick up anything there on that run, so here's what we're going to have to do. We're not going for it, 4th and a half mile. This is my opinion. We're not going for it, 4th and a half mile with 31 seconds left. So I would kick it and pin them. I would kick it out of bounds, number one. Jackson angle it where it goes over there and aim it towards one of the photographers over there on the sideline. And they essentially have a chance to beat us, but we can't run a play and give up that field position.
Yeah.
So they're going to have all their timeouts to use on offense. It doesn't mean that's what we're doing. That's what I would do, but that doesn't mean that's what we're doing. We're lining up offensively here.
Mm-hmm. Steele Whitaker, the receiver here on the near side.
Briggs is under center.
Yep. And he's going to throw it to the right side. It will be caught. But
that was Jackson?
Yeah. Yeah, Jackson Bird to the 25-yard line.
So a pick of about 16.
Yeah. Had a lot of yards to make up. And so now Warren Central has it with 25.3 to play. And they'll bring it from the 25-yard line.
I'm sorry, that was just a pickup of 12. It's our first first completed pass of the second half.
Yeah.
And we've got to, this is a situation like last week at the end of the first half. We've done a better job dropping more, though.
Here's Dunn. The pass is going to be caught. He bobbled it for a moment, but then caught it. And that was the receiver.
We got to keep them in bounds as they're under
13 seconds. They're going to have to rush. And they're going to spike it to stop the clock with 8.6.
I must be just badly mistaken on how many timeouts they've got.
They may have taken one, and we didn't really
know it, or it didn't get signaled in.
Didn't get signaled in. So 2nd and 10 from the 40, 8.6. Tavy Dunn out of the gun, dropping back. He's looking. He's going to throw. The pass is complete. And taken down is Jackson Bird. He puts him down at the 40, stopping the clock with 1.7.
There's no way they can spike it.
They've got one more chance at it, and that is it.
We'll see if they add time to the clock because the horn has gone off.
The officials are...
Should be game.
Should be. Game. That's it.
Ball game.
Trojans win it, 38-32. Wow. And a penalty-infested game tonight. Here in Bowling Green, the Trojans will improve to 4-5 on the season. And we'll go to 2-2 in district play. And we will come back with our TJ Regional Health postgame report after this 3-minute timeout. This is Trojan football on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Southern States and Glasgow knows it's summertime now, but Billy and Lindsay want you to be prepared when the weather turns cold.
Hey, Lindsay, it's hot.
Well, Billy, you know it won't be that long before folks are needing propane for the heating season.
I think it would be great if we could grow our propane business at Southern States Glasgow.
We do have great service technicians and an excellent group of guys to deliver propane.
Let's do it. Let's grow our propane business.
Southern States and Glasgow is your local propane dealer.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Have you?
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
103 with Robert Bauer. The Trojans win it by a score of 38-32 over the Warren Central Dragons tonight as Barren County goes to 2-2 in district play. Warren Central drops to 0-4. Warren Central drops to 3-6 overall. Barren County improves to 4-5 on the year. This is the TJ Regional Health Postgame Report as we take a look at the stats and game summary brought to you by McDonald's. The first touchdown of the ball game came at 4:42 to go in the first quarter when Warren Central quarterback Tavy Dunn threw a 21-yard pass to Jules Hyde to give the Dragons a 6-0 lead. And then Tavy Dunn threw to Ramon North in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Dragons led 8-0 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, 11:30 to go, 30 seconds into the second quarter, Barren County quarterback Briggs Harris scores at a 2-yard run to make it 8-6. Jackson Bird scores the 2-point conversion to tie the game at 8 apiece. 8:50 to go in the second quarter. It was Warren Central's Tavy Dunn on a 3-yard run to give the Dragons a 14-8 lead. The 2-point conversion failed. 4:16 to go in the second quarter. Barren County's Corbin Wells scores at a 26-yard run to tie the game at 14 apiece. Jacob Dooley kicked the extra point to make it 15-14 Trojans. That was the score at halftime. 6:52 to go in the third. Barren County quarterback Briggs Harris at a 39-yard run to give the Trojans a 21-14 lead. Jackson Bird scores the 2-point conversion to give the Trojans a 23-14 lead. 2:42 left in the third. Quarterback for Warren Central, Tavy Dunn, 7-yard run to trim the lead to 23-20. The 2-point conversion failed once again for the Dragons. And then at 1:38 to go in the third, Barren County's Braxton Karn scores in a 15-yard run to make it 29-20. Dooley's kick extended the lead to 30-20. That was a score after the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, with 10:44 to go, Javion Smith at a 1-yard run to trim the lead to 30-26. The 2-point conversion failed again for the Dragons. Then at 9:02 to go in the ball game, Briggs Harris scores on a 19-yard run to make it 36-26. Jackson Bird's 2-point conversion extends the lead to 38-26 Trojans. And then 8 minutes to go in the ball game, a 60-yard pass from Tavy Dunn to Tyrone Garvin to make it a 38-32 ball game. And that is our final score tonight, 38-32 Trojans over the Dragons. We got more to come. The TJ Regional Health Postgame Report. We'll take a look at the stats when we come back after this 2-minute break. This is Trojan Football at WCLU 104.7 FM.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Are you a Glasgow EPB Internet customer? Do you know someone in the Glasgow area who is not? You can now refer a new Internet customer to the Glasgow EPB and get $50 off your next bill when a new or returning customer mentions the name and address of the current customer who referred them. That current customer will receive a one-time $50 credit. To learn more about the Glasgow EPB Internet and other services, visit GlasgowEPB.com and follow us on our various social media platforms. DTS is a non-emergency medical transportation service offered in Barren and surrounding counties. Drivers endure rigorous training before attending their first call to ensure all proper procedures will be implemented. And transporting individuals from one destination to the next is only a part of the mission. DTS desires to make the disabled, the aging, the down on their luck feel seen and loved. If you are a caretaker or work in the medical field and want to know more about DTS, visit DTS-KY.com.
The hours to compile and put together.
They messed up here on that. Just a play or two. But we ran 51 plays. They ran 64. So that's why this game took as long as it did. When you've got as many plays, you got 115 plays between the two teams. That's going to take a while, right? Mm-hmm. So we ran 51 for 440 yards of total offense. 440 yards of total offense.
Wow.
401 of that was on the ground. 38 carries for 401 yards. We had four backs that just had really good nights. Corbin led the way. Corbin Wells 11 for 140, 2 touchdowns, a 26 and a 16. Briggs Harris had 7 carries for 83, 19 and a 3-yard touchdown. Braxton was 5 short of 100. He had 12 for 95 and a 15-yard touchdown, and Jackson had 7 for 78. So, I mean, we've kind of found an opening there in the running game towards the end, so that's why we were able to get 400 yards rushing and 4 backs knocking on the door of 100, really. Passing through the air, we only threw 1 pass in the second half. We were 4-7 for 39. For the game, Wells caught 1 for 4. Bird caught 3 for 35. We had 19 first downs. Penalty-wise, we had 14 for 115, and we had 3 fumbles and interception. That was 3 lost fumbles and interception for our 4 turnovers tonight, by far a season high. For Warren Central, they had 64 carries. They had 410 yards of offense, 64 plays for 410. So for the game, 850 yards combined offense. They rushed the ball 42 times for 236 yards. Their quarterback had 149 on 19 carries to lead the way for them. Through the air, he was the Dunn kid who played quarterback for Warren Central was 9 of 18 for 174 and 2 touchdowns. They had 16 first downs. They were penalized 8 for 75, and they turned it over 4 times. So turnover battle was not won by anybody, but both teams had 4 turnovers, and I think we scored almost every time they turned it over. We had 3 interceptions against them, and they fumbled it once. I think Shelton had 1 interception, and Bird had the other 2. So they had 4 turnovers for the game. So obviously a lot of stats there, me keeping it both ways. I'm sure I missed something and didn't give credit for something, but that's a lot of plays, a lot of yards, and a lot of points. That's the most points that we've scored in a while and Central scored in a while. But fortunate enough, we come out of here, we get the 3 seed, and by your accounting over there will go to
Apollo. Yep. Because Owensboro beat Madisonville North Hopkins tonight 61-7. And Apollo beat Marshall County 49-6. So Owensboro 5-0 in their district. Apollo 4-1. Madisonville North Hopkins 3-2. So Owensboro's the 1, Apollo's the 2, Madisonville North Hopkins the 3. And since we're the 3, we go to a 2, and that will be Owensboro Apollo 2 weeks from tonight, as we are the 3 seed. Greenwood's the 2, Bowling Green is the 1. And we got some other things to talk about here. We got to name the hustle of the game, brought to you by DTS. Let's go with that one first.
I think I called that one out early in the game, but it's been 2 hours since I did it.
It's been a long time ago.
I think that was one of Corbin's runs where he got tackled about the 6 or 7 yard line and drug a couple in. I think that was on either his 26 or 16-yard touchdown. I think it was the first one he had really early in the game. So he played really well. Obviously, he's one of the contenders for player of the game with 11 carries, 140 yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. But we'll give him the hustle play of the game for certain.
Okay. Now, next is the play of the game, brought to you by CPC Commodities.
I hate to give Corbin the play of the game, too, but I do think, let's think defensively. One of the plays of the game was that big sack that he had that really just stopped their drive and really kept them from going in and getting points. Jackson Bird's 2 big interceptions, Shelton's big interception there. So let's think defensively. Some plays of the game there are probably some of the turnovers that we were able to get on the defensive end, a stop that we got defensively, and then that gave our offense the ability to go ahead and score points.
And then the player of the game, brought to you by Southern States. That one's a hard one to really decide on.
I mean, when you got a back that carries it for 140, it's hard not to give it to him. But he had a lot of compliments tonight. He did a lot of his work there in the first half, and late in the second. Carnes really picked up the work kind of early in the second half. So it's hard not to mention the offensive line when you run for 401 yards, too. I mean, there's got to be somebody blocking. I thought early we didn't really find our groove doing that. But, I think our offensive unit is a candidate there for player of the game because you have to have that full complement. Briggs managing all that ball handling, and then our backs running, our guys up front blocking. It's hard to single somebody out with 401 yards of offense, but that offense probably gets some kind of award tonight for player of the game.
Now our final look at the scoreboard update, brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Byrd. Apollo over Marshall County 49-6. Bowling Green 49, Grayson County 12. Also tonight, Campbellsville beats Kentucky Country Day 27-17. Let's see, what else have I got here? Hart County 48, LaRue County 29. Tonight, Marion County 30, Taylor County 14, Monroe County 47, Greene County 7. Owensboro, as we mentioned, beat Madisonville North Hopkins 61-7. Let's see, Russellville 64, Fulton County 14. And Trigg County beats Todd County Central 48-6. And I think that may be South Warren beat Davis County 49-14. Caverna 36, Ballard Memorial 0. Glasgow, game you heard over on WCLU Blue, 57-0 winner over Edmondson County tonight. So I think that's about all the scores I've got. And that's going to wrap up our broadcast here as we get close to 10 o'clock on a Friday night, and it's getting cold outside. And all these guys want to go home. So final score here, Barren County 38, Warren Central 32 will be at Allen County, Scottsville next Friday night for the season finale as the Trojans take on the Patriots. 7 o'clock kickoff will be on the air just before 6:30 with the broadcast, the Don Franklin Countdown to Kickoff. Want to thank the BC Live crew tonight with the live stream. Jake Norris, our studio producer. And now for Robert Bauer, I'm Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us. Have a great weekend. Good night from Bowling Green.